Streaming, start recording. Is it? Okay. It's very nice. I just want to share this link out. Oh, you know what? I'm not even on social media on this thing.
Uh-oh. I could share it if you want.
Well, I gotta... You know what I could do? I gotta put it... Oh, I can't even put it in the chat. Okay. I know how to do this. I gotta use my phone. The Alchemist. What's up, buddy? Can you hear us? Is everything good?
Can you hear all of us?
Yeah.
Check 1, 2, 3, yo.
Because we're using the new computer. Forget it. I did everything last minute, literally. You don't hear it revving up, do you?
Nope.
Because it's not revving up.
You sound crystal clear.
Why are we not showing up as live? Oh, we are. Okay.
I'm in the stream.
Share. You're all fine for me. Thank you. Okay. And I want to share this on here with the guys. Okay. We are live. All right, we're live. Good. Thank you. So, well, I hit the wrong thing. Now I'm looking at Discord. Okay, so what's been going on the last couple of days with this stuff? With this video game thing trend?
Well, we just tried a couple of us tried the Evil Dead map. They added a new map, they added some new content, and surprisingly, they added performance mode for the Series S.
They did?
I was playing at they call 60 frames. I don't know if it was fully 60, but it felt pretty good. So that was really a good surprise.
Well, you know, Series S can't do that.
No, of course not.
Well, that's cool. You know, they really... Alchemist, what's up? Boy Wonder, what's up? In the live chat. You know, I like when companies do that. They get off their own dick and they go into it and they figured it out. So cool.
Yeah, it took a little bit, but it's there and it works. So.
Maybe that was the surprise.
Yeah, it's a great surprise for me.
Because they said there were going to be 2 maps in the surprise.
Yeah, at least they didn't release it and just forget about it, you know.
All right.
So I got to get back on and play it, you know. So it's been a long time. I haven't had time to really play much besides just like when I'm streaming, but I'm happy they fixed the issues that they had, you know, because it is a good game. You have like the recipe for a really good game, and you know, fans are pretty dedicated in this, you know, franchise specifically. So I think keeping it alive like that is a good move. Keep adding stuff to it, and if they listen to the fans' complaints too, you know.
Yeah, we had some very disgusting things to say about that.
We were pissed at first, but it's gotten better.
Once we started playing with the bots, everything eased up.
There's one grievance I have though, a very severe grievance.
What?
You can't choose the map. So, like, even though they added this mode where you can, like, free roam to, like, learn the maps, but you can't choose the map in any mode.
Were you able to do that before?
No, but I just noticed it tonight because I was like, what if we don't get that map? Like, we're going to have to keep backing out and, like, but we got it. I guess it's probably, like, on, you know, higher frequency tonight, but.
Trainwreck, what's up? RWK88, what's up? Sorry for going late. We had a lot of technical difficulties and family drama, as always. We were supposed to go live at 8 with Evil Dead with the new map, but that didn't happen. But these guys played literally right before we went online because, of course, when I plugged the 3090 into this TV, I got all static, and I was like, what now? And that took me an hour to figure out. Apparently the 3090 with the Sony TV needs to be plugged into a VRR port. So, Abo, please go get that OLED TV. You will have no issues. Jamie on What's Up? The Evil Dead movie is going to be on HBO Max this year, and guess what? Ash isn't in it!
Oh.
Oh, it's the 2013 one all over again.
Well, he was at the very end.
Yeah, but that didn't, he wasn't actually in it, The main story just kind of ended without him. And then they scrapped that ending.
That movie's going to be 10 years old.
Yep.
RWK, Jamie says, yo.
I watched
RWK
that
said,
summer of 2013.
it's cool to get called out of work. I got called out of work. I got
to
called
work.
out to work. Anyways, I have time. All right, cool. Hopefully work
Cool.
goes by quickly.
We're
Why
like
you
the
listen?
soundtrack to so many people's workday. Like everyone's like, yeah, I'm at work, man. Just listen.
I get a lot of people like coming off of the long like 12 or 14-hour shifts, and they're like, oh yeah, I could finally like watch something. You know what I mean? So I get that a lot too. It's either they're working or they're getting done, like they're finally done, and now they can relax.
No, that's always cool.
Absolutely.
It's cool that people even want to listen to us. All I do is scream and yell about stuff.
We scream and yell about things that are somewhat important, though.
I don't know, man. Sony sucks as always. Well, there you go.
They're doing okay.
Well, didn't they have an issue today?
An issue? I saw they announced the
Dino Crisis is coming in Italy.
to Italy.
Yeah, which is weird. But I think that will. They gotta again kind of bring over that PS3, PS1 library slowly but surely. You know what I mean? Because that's the big thing too. Like I really want them to have a good library sooner than later, and not just be like, oh yeah, the classics are coming, and then they don't really care about them. They
They should just put them on now. I don't know what the problem is. They should have debuted with all that stuff.
Yeah, just really, sell that service that you're charging people more for those benefits. But I don't know. It's one of those things where again I'm still not signed up for it, so I hopefully I can actually just buy Dino Crisis outright.
You have to buy Stray.
I know, right?
It's debuting in that premium thing, right?
Yeah, July 19th, they're debuting that game and a whole bunch of other
That's
stuff
on
they're
Xbox
adding.
though as well, right? Or
Stray? No.
Yeah.
I don't
It's a
think
Sony
so.
game.
okay.
I think Sony made Stray.
Yeah, PS4, PS5. Oh, it says Windows. I guess it's going to be on Steam.
Yes, because they're putting their games on Steam.
Right.
They're just not putting their good games on Steam.
They're holding out.
They should have had every game accessible from launch at this point. Yeah, I hear you. I agree 100%.
Yeah.
They say, hey, you want PS1 games? Get premium. You get them all. All right. What's with this Netflix shit?
Not like you could play 50 games in a month and then cancel. I mean, you could, but it'd be hard pressed to do it.
People aren't going to do that, though. People are going to subscribe to play those games and take their time. Please tell me Jeff Keighley's a topic tonight about the Game Awards drama. What drama? The only drama I have is family drama. And Jeff Keighley ain't a part of my family, thank God. I want to hear y'all bullshit that shit out. Well, we don't like Jeff Keighley here.
I mean, we've been talking about him since.
Thank
we
you for the
started the
$4.99
show.
super chat. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I was saying we haven't liked Jeff Keighley in almost the 10 years we've been doing the show. You know what I mean? It's like we didn't like him on Spike TV. We didn't like him now.
Hey, the Kojima make that game? Oh, are you bending over? Are you coming with me tonight, Kojima? Get game of the year next year.
Yeah, I never liked him on G4 either because he used to be on a lot of those panels and stuff back in the day, and like he sucked back then too. He just was never really good.
He sucks at life.
He was just a shitty gaming personality. Like you didn't really care what he had to say, and he's like, yeah, like
Jeff Keighley keels over for Kojima. Just remember that.
What beef happened though? Is it like a falling out?
Yeah, what
trying to
happened?
see, but I haven't heard about.
Maybe
this
he's
at
just
all.
saying that because he wants us to start yelling at him.
Oh
No.
yeah.
I'm looking for it, like anything recent, but I don't see anything.
Jeff Keighley.
too recent.
I don't like him. He's a grifter. Jeffrey kicks Roxley.
Yeah, no, I can't really find anything specific. There will be drama, I'm sure. I mean,
Sure.
it'll be whoever picks the winner of whatever genre or category.
He stirs shit up. That's about all he's good for. Yeah, I don't like that stuff when people have a big audience and they stir shit up about these games. I don't like that. Because now last year Forza couldn't be in the Game of the Year category because it came out too late. But God of War is coming out a couple days before the awards. Is that magically going to just get in and be nominated for Game of the Year? Because it's his boyfriend over there at Sony?
It shouldn't, though.
We're going to find out, right?
I wouldn't be surprised.
When do they announce the nominees for that? I guess that would be because that's not until December, so they're not going to do that until fall maybe?
Late fall,
Yeah.
Probably November sometime.
You guys kick ass. Thank you. Appreciate it, Boy Wonder. Something to do with extending the game deadline for... Really? What we just talked about 2 seconds ago. Are they really doing that?
The game deadline?
Also, damn RWK, where does this anger come from? You haven't seen RWK in the chat rooms, man. Sometimes I just sit back and I look, and I'm like, there he goes. Elden Ring is going to win. Yes, it should.
Absolutely.
If Ragnarok wins Game of the Year after it was extendedly put in, and do Elden Ring, Jeff Keighley will have -0 credibility.
There's no way that's going to win over Elden Ring. There's no way.
He lost credibility last year when he didn't stick Forza in there.
That's right.
And he didn't extend it for Forza. He was like, hey, these games, they come out at a certain time.
And he always tries to make it like it's his show, you know what I mean? Because and I just don't understand, there's no way he's not going to give it to Elden Ring.
He has to.
People will be furious.
Because everyone can agree that's what else has really come out that has been that impactful since it came out?
Plus, it's accessible to everyone because it's on every console.
Yeah.
So, makes sense.
Of course, Sony's the exception. We already know the awards are rigged. Well, yeah. The awards, it's not that they're rigged. Look. It's basically a promotional show. It's just a commercial show. Because all the companies have their hand. They're all on the board of, the Game Awards. He's just the guy that runs it, and he's the host.
And all these guys hang out with each other behind the scenes and shit. You know what I mean? They're hanging out and stuff like that. It's not this big competition.
No.
I think that people are just hey, look, this is promoting the games, and Jeff Keighley just kind of took this thing over after Spike threw his ass out, and they stopped having the Spike Game Awards. And what was that, 2014? So 2013, something like that. But I don't know. I just always think that the awards, it's just like the movie awards. I don't watch that shit anyway because it's
the Academy Award. That's so stupid. It's a bunch of fucking 90-year-old people telling you what movies you should like.
Yeah, and it's same thing here where it's dude, who cares about what Jeff Keighley likes? Whatever is your game of the year. If you think this is game of the year over that, whatever. If you just watch, obviously streaming it is always entertaining because you never know if Vin Diesel's gonna come out on stage or something like that. You know what I mean? It's just funny. You can laugh at it. Stuff like that's funny.
On DLC for Horizon Forbidden West.
Yeah. What was that game that he was in? It was Ark 2.
Arc 2.
Yeah. That was crazy. That was the funniest surprise. That whole thing. But yeah, I don't know, man. A lot of this stuff just doesn't matter. We'll see when the nominees come out, though. I'm curious, though, if they, like you said, if they consider God of War, they'll throw that in there because it's God of War. You know what I mean? Or will it just be no? Because then at that point, Elden Ring. But if God of War's in there, I don't know. Then it's a competition between that versus Elden Ring, and then what's really the big winner there?
I might have RWK88 says I might not have all the details right, but a lot of channels are beating Jeff's already dead horse. There's no good sales at the moment, says Jamie on Trainwreck. Says it's probably going to come down to Elden Ring and Forbidden Breath.
No, Forbidden West ain't winning. There's
No way. That got run over.
Yeah, that's like going.
RWK, I also know 499 is a lot to spit between. But inflation's kicking my teeth. It's cool, man. Don't worry. You don't have to really contribute any money. We appreciate it.
Just being here is great and commenting and hanging out.
You can always throw in whatever you want. We'll read it.
He donated earlier, and I told him, I was just like, thank you for always supporting, this channel, LTRE, so anything, man, just watching, liking the video, that's all you have to do, but appreciate it. Thank you.
It's so nice not to hear static and fans and stuff go off.
Yeah. I'm glad that you're able to get it all set up.
Rest in hell, gonk droid.
You were talking about it for a while. As we were streaming all week, we were talking about it, and it's like you really tried, but you didn't make the cut.
Fuck that computer. 1950X Threadripper, kiss my ass. That thing is lucky I don't take a sledgehammer to that thing. I still need it to encode Blu-ray, so it's just not my daily driver anymore. It's not even connected. It's just sitting in the corner.
I was gonna say, are you still gonna use it for the blues?
I have to. That's what I bought it for. But I tried to use a daily driver. It was good for 2 years after they patched it. They did the BIOS update or whatever, and I wasn't getting blue screens anymore.
Yeah.
But it made too much noise. It was shutting off. It was overheating for some reason. And I looked up the problem, and apparently they all do that. There were people... there was a Reddit post where people were buying the coolers for that one, the 1950X. And like, gotta get this cooler. It's the only cooler that works with the machine. And then the guy wrote back like 3 months later, yeah, the cooler overheated and everything broke. And I'm just like, I'm done with this shit. I'm done. I got my i9 I built. And we're on it right now, and I hear nothing.
Yep. You sound good.
We would be podcasting, and that computer would just randomly just start going, Rrr!
Well, we nailed it down the other night, because remember, right when it revved up, the stream cut, and you're like, yep, that's it. Like,
well, it cut, and when I would come in the morning, I'd come in this room after waking up, I'd leave the computer on, because, whatever, I leave it at the desktop. I come in, and that thing's been revving up, and I'm at a black screen.
Yep.
That happened a few times in the last couple of months, and I was like, well, let's just see, maybe it needs a Windows update. Updated everything. Always kept everything up to date. Boom, done. I'm just finished. And now I have the 4K Elgato in this one. I got the 8K switcher that came today. And we're going to get ready to rock and roll with the new streams. The only issue I had was the 3090's in this computer. On the Sony TV, it needs a VRR port. I can't use a regular port with the 3080. I don't have a 3090. 3080! I know people are like, well, you made a little stupid mistake. It's still a 3080. Yes, it is. An 8K switcher? Yes. I got the, I don't even know what the hell this thing is called. I can't even log into Amazon. I have nothing on this computer. We're late tonight because I was trying to get all the programs installed and ready to go on this machine. And I was about to go to the shop and just do the podcast there. But did you guys get any new 4K movies? We'll talk about that. I'm sure Anthony got like 50,000 movies.
They were on sale.
What's the name of this thing? I'll pull it up on my phone. This 8K switcher. Alright, so what's up with the games?
Can you actually do me a favor? Can you hit us with the intro?
Oh. Hello and welcome to Game Complainers, episode 448. I'm your host, Barry.
Oh, it's Anthony.
And Frank.
And tonight, we'll talk about Christmas.
Yes.
Oh, this is Prime Day Christmas.
Kind of. I mean, there's a couple things, but... so we were talking about before... We were talking about the PS Plus Essential, whatever, premium games. So they added... July 19th, they're adding a couple. They're adding that game Stray. They're adding Final Fantasy VII for PS5. Avengers for PS4 and PS5.
This is called the AV Star 8K HDMI 2.1 switch. 4 ports. And it's Prime Day deal for $71.99. It's $18 off. That's why I grabbed it.
Nice.
Because it's time to upgrade all my equipment and be done with it for another like 5 or 6 years. Or, until 8K hits in like 4 months. And they screw everybody over.
They make 8K TVs like super cheap, so everyone has to go buy it like they did with 4K.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, this does 4 in, 1 out. 8K 60 hertz, 4K 120 hertz,
Nice.
HDCP
That's really
2.3, HDMI 2.1 3D,
It's finally
HDR
here.
10 plus Dolby Vision, without stuttering or no flickering. Boom.
Nice. Very nice.
Look at those specs. They go all the way down. Variable refresh rate, G-Sync, and FreeSync and G-Sync. That's crazy.
Got everything.
It's got everything. That is crazy.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, you plug it in. That's it.
Sweet.
Simple little box. Okay. Now, I woke up and I pre-ordered the Sega Mini thing from Japan. What the hell's going on here?
Yeah.
I have people asking me. I didn't even get back to anybody yet.
It's coming to the U.S. October 27th. It's going to include 50 games. It's going to have some Sega CD games on it.
Oh.
6-button controller. It's going to be a pretty nice little thing if you want to pick one up. I don't remember how much it is. Maybe you... No, I'll look it up, actually. Let me see here.
We tried this morning. The Mega EverDrive Pro.
Yep.
Sega CD games right off the cartridge. It's always an option. And I just...
RWK was like, why was 8K such a push on new consoles?
Because it's a buzzword.
Yep.
Yep.
Genesis
It's trying to be like, hey, we're future-proof, motherfucker. So.
Yeah, and then half the devs don't even use the damn
Yeah. Yeah.
tools that friggin' make games. So there
Exactly.
you
Oh, it says it's an Amazon exclusive.
go.
The
Genesis Mini 2? Yes. Apparently, I had to order it from Amazon Japan. I'm not even awake. I woke up for like 2 seconds. I saw it was posted. I was like, yeah, just add that thing. Order it. It's $20 shipping from Japan.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's the only link I can find right now. So that's if you want it, that's where you got to order it from for now.
I think.
And we'll see.
I think it was AV Star. Hold up. Tell you right now.
The Mini.
Mini.
Oh, they listed some of the games too that are going to be on this thing. I could tell you guys.
This is called AV Star 8K HDMI 2.1 switch. It is on sale for Prime Day for $71.99. Original price $99.99. It looks like this. I don't know if you can see it.
this little box.
It's a black box with green writing on it. AV Star. So, whatever. Should be good. I'll be trying it out this week. Hopefully tomorrow we can stream Evil Dead.
Yeah.
Because tonight was a bust. You guys did play it, but I wasn't able
Yeah,
to
it's all
stream it.
good.
Yeah, I know, and I had the Splatoon 3 OLED bundle release for pre-orders. Nintendo. Did we really need Splatoon 3? Who asked for that?
Nobody. It's like their final please give
Splatoon
us
2
one
came
more.
out and no one gave a shit. They hacked the leaderboards and Nintendo's like, make another one.
I think they thought that was going to be a more popular franchise than it is, but it's already on its way out. I don't think they're going to make another one after
It's
this.
dead. They have to change the gameplay of that.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That was cool on the Wii U. To get
Right.
someone to buy the damn Wii U. And then nobody bought the Wii U. So they said, okay, we'll put it on Switch. Nobody gave a shit, though.
Nah, it came out and it was already well, whatever.
So there's Sega. So is their Sega games just lost and unplayable out there, since they don't really have a console? Yeah, there's tons of games that never came out. That Castlevania game that got the prototype, the E3 demo from like 1999,
Right, yeah.
got put out last summer. That was pretty good. There was that Jesse Ventura wrestling game that never came out on Genesis. It was 100% finished. They just never released it.
Wow. Hopefully, did that get put out then?
Yeah, the ROM's out.
Oh, wow, okay.
There's a WCW game that never came out for Nintendo. And they put the ROM out like a year or two ago.
It's good that stuff's getting out. It might as well.
Splatoon was okay, says Jamion, but I don't know. Ernest happened to Season 2.
What happened to Splatoon 2, I think he's trying to say. It was just the same thing. They
Ernest
just took the same...
Ernest Goes to Hell, the final nightmare.
So real quick, let me tell, while we're on this Sega kick, let me tell you guys what is listed. There's obviously going to be a ton more games, but they've listed these. Sonic CD, Shining Force CD, Sylpheed CD. I don't even know what this one is. Mansion of Hidden Souls for Sega CD. Night Striker, Ninja Warriors, Afterburner 2, Outrun, Outrunners, Virtua Racing, Super Hang-On, Sonic 3D Blast, Shining in the Darkness, Vector Man 2, The Ooze, Wanted Dead or Alive, Alien Soldier, Rainbow Island, something,
Holla, guys!
2. What?
That's what Carlos said in the chat.
Oh, hello, guy.
You said Splatterhouse?
Splatterhouse 2, which is a great one.
Splatterhouse 2, which I bought for somebody as a gift for $200 fucking dollars.
Jeez.
UPS Frank needed it for his collection.
Oh.
And he did a lot for me, so I said, you know what, I'm just going to buy it. I bought the game
Okay.
complete box, $200. That was 5 years ago. And he was shocked. He was like, whoa, I can't take this. I was like, dude, you need this game for your collection.
That was nice.
Yeah, well, him saving my ass 1,000 times is nice.
He did find a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah. He's awesome. And one day we'll have him on here and he'll talk about his collecting,
Man,
His-
I haven't seen him since 2018.
his good retro collecting habits. He's still out there collecting. You know, he almost bought Magical Chase on TurboGrafx. He was about to drop about $4,000 on it without the box.
Holy.
And he's like, well, if I get it now, I'm only going to get one shot at this. But I need the box. And it's like crazy. The one with the box costs like
deal. Yeah.
the one with the box costs like $6-7 grand,
God.
and then the box by itself is like $2 grand.
I need to find that somewhere. And then just...
It was right by your house. That's where he was. The guy called him
but
in. He's like, "Hey, I got Magical Chase, no box."
I want to
and-
find it in like a yard sale.
And he's
know.
messaging me back and forth. He's like, "What do I do? What do I do?" I'm like, "If you want to get it, I wouldn't personally spend money on shit like that, but
Not that much.
but a reproduction box for that thing goes for about $200."
my God.
What?
Yep.
That's sick.
Like, fuck you. We're going to get you on the repro, too.
Yeah, no, you're doomed. If you get a game like that, you're paying out the ass for repros.
Yeah.
I think the Clay Fighter reproduction manual goes for like $300-400.
Oh, my
That's
God.
ridiculous.
The sculptor's cut.
Yeah.
Some good solid games. What's the rest of the games? Go ahead.
Oh, we're almost done with the listed ones. Rolling Thunder 2, Lightning Force. What even is this one? Oh, Fantasy Zone.
Ernest
And,
and Mortal Kombat 11.
Star Mobile. So that's the list so far. This is I guess that one that you can order right now. That's the Amazon Japan or whatever. That's what's on there, and there's going to be a ton more. There's like 50 games, so that's what we got so far.
My cat just bit my hand. No, I'm kidding. I just want people that are watching to be like, "What the fuck is happening?"
They hear something. They're like, what the hell?
I have a 2K emulator, says Boy Wonder. I've just been playing retro games. Well, there you go.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
I don't care how you play games, just play them. A lot of these people online are like, oh, you use the emulator, you're not using the Mister, you're not spending $6,000 on the Mister, and plugging in little adapters for the Mister.
The Mister.
The Mister, that's the name of the... it's the name of the... It's like a Raspberry Pi, but it does FPGA emulation. And you gotta plug in, like, literally, it looks like a fucking... I don't even know what it looks like. It's a little, like, box thing that people put, and you gotta plug in, like, 6,000 different adapters to use
What the fuck?
And
you really want to feel like you're in the 90s. Get
and then
this box.
and you gotta buy RAM chips and stuff and place them on the board like it's
Not
1990, building an old computer. And I'm like, okay, if I get one of these things, you know what's gonna happen. The Mister 2 was gonna be announced, and then I just blew all my money on that thing. I'm gonna wait for the Mister to take its time. I know it's been about 4 or 5 years. I'm gonna wait. And we'll figure this out later. It can't even run like N64, apparently.
We're better off sticking to our analogs, consoles, and our little PCs and stuff for now.
The Mister's the way to play retro. Aren't you the same guy that told me I had to buy fucking cartridges and play in original hardware? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Make up your fucking mind. Well, yes, but what? It's one or the other, my man. That's why I say just play games wherever you play them and enjoy them. Who cares? Not everybody was alive in 1985 or whatever.
No, people just want to play stuff for an affordable price.
This guy wasn't. He was born 11 years later.
11?
He was born in 96.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say me, not me.
Yeah, well.
I wasn't far behind him, though. Or far in front of him.
Yeah, he's not going to run out and have a huge NES collection over here. What?
Yeah, no, it's just about, like, just playing them, and then, you can actually talk about some games that maybe you've, seen videos of or, done other things. Oh, shit, Richard with the super chat.
Canadian $5 super chat. Richard, which monster do you like best? Skeleton, ghost, vampire, zombie, werewolf, Frankenstein, mummy, reptile man? I would say ghost, skeleton, maybe Frankenstein, and vampire. I used to like the mummy as a kid. But mummies are kind of like played out. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I like... I always like mummies and vampires and zombies, Frankenstein. I mean, werewolf was cool too, but...
Franklin?
Vampires are the least scary, in my opinion. I don't know. I like skeletons.
They're the least scary.
Yeah, vampires don't really like freak me out that much. But see, it's like skeletons I like because it could go with Halloween, but it could also go with like fantasy stuff, like RPGs and stuff. So I like skeletons probably the best.
When's y'all's birthdays and years? That would be doxing ourselves.
Here's my social.
Let's just say I'm in the 80s and they're in the 90s.
Yeah.
I do play... Okay, I say do both. Play on emulators for convenience and play on OG hardware for experience. Exactly. Thank you. Somebody in the chat room has a brain. I'm not offending everyone in the chat room. I'm just saying, like... Somebody here in our chat room has a brain compared to Twitter and the internet over there.
Yeah.
I saw this thing now. Ubisoft's taking games off Steam, and everyone's like, that's why I buy physical. It's like, okay, stick them up your butt. If you want a collection, that's fine. I get it. But don't be like, oh, well, that's why I buy physical. Yeah, you play Assassin's Creed in 10 frames a second. Great. Have a good one.
Hey, once they abandon it, I mean, it's fair game in my opinion. You could do whatever you want to get that. Like, once they do that, I don't care anymore.
I'm in the 1988 model. Well, there you go. I'm a few years before you. I like Skeleton and Ghost. as a kid. I like vampires and Black Lagoon Creature. That's cool. Says Richard. But thank you again for the $5 Canadian Super Chat. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
As always. Jamie on, of course, that's optimal. Do whatever's easiest for you. Yes, thank you. Look, we're not hating on people that buy physical games. I'm just tired of reading shit on the internet where these guys think that they're like snobs. Well, I buy physical. Well, then you have 5,000 copies of Assassin's Creed up to your ceiling then. Great. And you don't play any of them.
You have the 15 games.
Yeah. That don't even play online. They haven't played online in years anyway.
They're adding them all to that PlayStation service this month anyway.
Yes, which obviously tells you something. Sony paid them out the ass to take them off everywhere else and put them on their deal because Ubisoft right now is trying to sell themselves.
Yep.
Maybe Sony's in the bid for buy Ubisoft. Who knows? We don't know. And don't make 10 podcasts because I said that.
No. We were just talking about that, though, how, like, they might as well get bought because they suck now anyway.
Ubisoft fucking blows. Big fat chunks. Give Rayman to somebody cool and take Assassin's Creed and Ezio and Pizio and Pizza Man and get them out of here.
Pizio.
Go back to Italy and drop that shit off.
That's amazing.
Ant, did you get Callisto Protocol Collector's Edition?
No.
He's not that crazy.
Well, it's, the price of the RE4 Collector's Edition, if it does come out, is going to be around that price. I'd rather get that. I'm not, because what if it sucks?
I was born when the Soviet Union still existed. LOL, says
Not just
Jamie.
going to suck, but you know what I mean.
Richard with the Canadian $2 super chat. He wants me to read physical games up the He's trying to embarrass me here on the show. We have to preserve them.
Funny.
Sweating. When I die, I'm taking my physical game straight to hell with me.
You're just in hell surrounded by lava on a CRT playing Super Nintendo.
RWK, me either.
You know that we're going to hear about some crazy guy getting like mummified with his video games. It's going to happen at some point.
Didn't Nicolas Cage want to be mummified on his island or something?
Probably. He's a weird guy.
His last movie was actually really good.
I haven't seen anything with him since like, National Treasure.
So.
Okay, so I heard one thing today, because I've had nothing but stress in my fucking life. I woke up late, hit the drama, and then I've been stuck with this computer. And here I am right now. What the fuck happened? The Munsters trailer got put out? They're saying this trailer is horrible.
No, the trailer's good. I mean, I think it's good.
Well, I'll be the judge of that when I watch it.
I mean, if you go in wanting to hate it, then you're going to find shit that you
I'm not going in wanting to hate it. I'm going in to see what the hell they did to Munsters.
I mean, it looks pretty fucking accurate to me.
Why is Herman wearing like a fur coat? Why is he just wearing regular clothes? Like Herman wears regular clothes.
I don't know. I mean, it looks like they gave him a budget, Richard. I mean, it doesn't look that cheap in my opinion, but I think it looks more, I think it looks more like, obviously like more of a comedy, more, lighthearted than his normal stuff. But then there was people in the comments saying, why didn't he make it serious? And it's like, no, because that's not what
but that's what we didn't want. We didn't want Herman and Grandpa going to the strip joint.
But listen, that's what I'm saying is that you'll never make anyone happy. It doesn't matter because it's like he wants to make it like the show because he's a fan of the show. He makes it like the show and people complain.
As long as he makes it like the show, then he'll win me over with it. But I have to watch this trailer. I didn't even see it.
I didn't think it was that bad. I mean, it has like a lot of references to the show, and that's what he's trying to say is like, hey, look, I don't think Universal really skimped him out on a budget here. But it is what it is. We can agree to disagree on that, Richard. I don't think it looks that low budget.
Some Monty Python jokes. Who seen from a telescope? Oh, I think
yeah.
I saw those on Twitter or whatever.
Oh yeah.
I thought that was an ad
For what, Galaxy phones?
because it just says what the hell is this or something like that, and I was like, oh okay, yeah, it must be an ad.
It's space.
Scroll down. Disagree. Looks very low budget. Well, we'll see, right? I'll be the judge of it when I watch the trailer, because you know me, I won't hold back. The monsters.
A lot of nudity in it.
That's what we were scared of. We were scared that Herman was going to pull his dick out and
Want to see something really scary?
Grandpa was going to have sex with young girls and everything. Well, that's what we thought was going to happen with this guy, Rob Zombie.
I had just scrubbed through the trailer while we were sitting here, and I'll give it this. They look genuine to the show. Like, they look like they did in the show, so... I gotta watch the trailer with audio.
People were like,
later.
"Why isn't it in black and white?" It's like, dude, it's not fucking 19. Like,
Well,
you know what
why
I'm saying?
isn't it black and white?
Yeah, people.
There's
are
a
really
color
upset.
version of it.
I know, but people are upset about. Again, you can't make anyone happy.
Get the Blu-ray, put your TV down to black and white, and enjoy the fucking movie.
That's it. Yeah. What was it? A Mad Max had a black and white version. You know, I'm sure they'll
And
have
Logan
a black and white
did,
version
too.
or something. Logan. So yeah.
Look, I'm mad about the Schneider cut being in 4:3. Okay,
Yeah, that's unnecessary. That is completely.
that guy's on some major crack for doing that. But give me the option in the options menu to put it on widescreen or slice the sides off.
Yep.
You know, I haven't seen the Schneider cut. I'm not gonna watch it now because it's a 4:3. Because I didn't pay all this money for a TV to sit there and watch 4:3.
I think you're on to something
For
about
brand
them
new films.
reselling it to us, though.
Oh, they'll do that. Yes,
I think you're right about
the
that.
studios will resell it the way it should have been.
Yep.
Rob Zombie still making movies? What the fuck? Ain't he dead yet?
He's not that old.
I think he's in his late 50s, right? Like early 60s,
look at
probably.
that.
Dude, he's like 74 years old, man.
I didn't even think
He was like
that
43 when he did White Zombie.
No, he wasn't.
old. 57. Anthony was right. Wow.
57.
Okay, he's old.
He did White Zombie. He was definitely in his 20s.
He was 40.
He was already 40. Yeah, Sherry. I'm gonna
He was
catch
older
this
than he
little
is now.
buster.
4:3 for life. Yeah, it's alright. Man, I want the next movie, Thunderdome. I love Fury Road. That's how Evil Dead ends, the TV show. It ends as like a Mad Max type thing. And then you never find out whatever happens ever again. Alright, let's get on with the games. What's going on with games now?
Okay, so let's just hit back on this PlayStation thing real quick. So they're adding a bunch of games. They announced for Italy they're adding Ridge Racer 2, Dino Crisis, and Soul Calibur Broken Destiny. So I'm assuming we're going to get those two. They're just being stupid and not just saying it because it's Sony. So, I mean, we're going to see. They're supposed to add all these games on July 19th. So, a couple days.
You Dino Crisis.
I will let you guys know next week what they added, because it'll be next Tuesday. So, I'll see if anything changes there. After I think it was over the weekend or right after we went last week, they announced a new Terminator survival game that's going to take place.
About that.
And RoboCop.
Yeah, Terminator and RoboCop. The Terminator game is going to take place pre-John Connor's Resistance and tell an origin story. And then the RoboCop game got a trailer. The Terminator game didn't get any footage. But the RoboCop game got a trailer, and it's announced for June 2023. So
RoboCop screamed in the trailer, "Free, scumbag!"
I'm hoping it's like open world. You can just go around and arrest people and stuff and do like crazy
That'd be
stuff.
so funny.
Yeah. But there's a trailer for RoboCop. I still don't know how
You
it's
guys
going
see
to
that
play.
RoboCop 4K that Arrow put out? It's really good.
It's gonna be a first-person shooter. That game, I guarantee it.
You guys get that on 4K, the movie?
No.
It's really good.
I think
But no, that's cool, man. I like that.
I think Trainwreck said Peter Weller is going to voice RoboCop in the game.
Oh, wow. That's
Yeah,
really
man.
good.
That's
Get these
what
people now.
That's what he said, man. I don't know. You might want to look that up.
Well, they
Let me
should
see.
get that because, you know, it's about time that we get these new like video game adaptations of the movies, or even if, whether it's horror or action, because it's like, there was a time where that stuff was coming out. It was on a lower scale because it was back in the day, but now it's like, dude, you have the tech to make a really cool Terminator game, and they haven't really done that. And then RoboCop hasn't really been, attempted in recent years. So
It says Peter Weller, the actor, is reprising his role, bringing both his likeness and voice.
there you
to
go.
this. So that's very cool.
Yeah.
I'm definitely down for that.
Well, I would assume it would be his voice.
His likeness, though, even though he's super old, he's gonna be...
I can imagine them putting him in a room that crushes him into a hard drive, and they put him into the game.
He's like extremely old. I think he's got to be in his like 70s or 80s.
He still does conventions. He just did Chiller Theater in Jersey, I think, in April.
Oh, he's 75 years old.
Yeah.
That's cool, though. I'm glad he's doing it.
Yeah.
So that's right up our alley. We always talk about Terminator and stuff. So
We were just
Terminator and
talking
RoboCop.
about it, like, I think last show or show before, about like, man, there needs to be another Terminator game. And then it happened.
Nothing will ever top that E3. E3
That was
2019,
nuts.
when I said, they should have Gears with the Terminator. I said they should make a Terminator game like Gears. And then, like, 3 seconds later, they show the Gears of War with the Terminator.
They were crushing the
like, no
skulls, and we
way.
were like,
Yeah.
no way.
Because I saw that, and I was just like, I was about to be like, what? There's no way this is Terminator. And then it was just like, it zoomed out.
And
then-
Kyle was like, how did you know that? I was like, I didn't know that.
You started to like ascend into the sky, and you're like, I didn't know.
yeah.
Xbox.com.gamepass.exe and Nintendo buy our OLEDs. You fucks have deals, blah blah this week, that's all. There you go.
So yeah,
Cannibal Ritual, how you doing, buddy? When are we getting Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai game? What the hell is that?
who's that?
That's a movie.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god. Yeah, where is that? When is that going to be coming out? Buckaroo Banzai. Oh my god. I saw that movie at a drive-in, and yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Now we just need a falling down game, and we're all set.
That's it.
How did it not get Falling Down DLC for GTA 5? Come on.
It would have been perfect. I recreated them in the game. Like, we were there. We were at the spot. We were doing it. I don't know. Missed opportunity.
Defense DLC. Okay, if that comes out on 4K, I'm double dipping or quadruple dipping.
Which one?
Falling Down. I had it on VHS, DVD,
Of course.
Blu-ray.
Dude, all this stuff's getting announced on 4K. And it's a matter of time. Like, I don't have that on Blu-ray yet, but I'm just gonna hold out because I'll just wait. But for example, like Heat on 4K, like I just got that on Blu-ray, but I'm just gonna get it, and I got the Steelbook, months in advance, and now it's like sold out. So I'm happy I did that, because sometimes those Best Buy Steelbooks don't come back in. So
The new Batman movie was $12 on Amazon today, 4K.
I saw that. Not the Steelbook, though.
Who cares? Thing's gonna rot in my basement. Did you see the movie on YouTube about Rob Zombie? He was pissed that the skateboards were making too much noise. What movie is this?
It's in a video.
oh,
Says
That
the
was
guy
some-
that screams and like sounds like he's throwing up in his music.
no, that was something that like that was something where like it was literally like a skate park that wasn't even close to their house apparently, and it was like something where like he wasn't even, it was like something they blowed out of proportion. It was like one of those like headline things, and it was like, I don't even think it was that important. to, like... When are we getting Caddyshack? That should be coming out.
On 4K.
Who owns that? I think that's not Universal. That's something else.
It's on Blu-ray.
I just got so Criterion has a sale right now. It's 50% off, all Criterion, and I went to Barnes and Noble because they have Criterion
Right.
in Barnes and Noble, and they're also right now you can also get them on Amazon because Amazon's price matching their prices. So You can also order it on there. So I know some of the 4K stuff. So I did pick up. Where did I put it? Where did I put it? I put it somewhere.
Caddyshack is Warner Brothers, by the way, in case you guys were wondering.
Got Fast Times.
They could be in that Warner Brothers game.
Yeah.
So got that on Blu-ray, but it's a 4K scan. And Criterion's good. I mean, I don't have a lot of Criterion, but I only have The Night of the Living Dead, and I got this one. But
He means a Caddyshack game. So wait, we got I Want Buffy the Vampire Slayer Remastered to sell the reboot.
Yes.
The Abyss in 4K, I want it. James Cameron, you lazy fuck. Richard with a $2 Canadian super chat. When are we getting Terminator 1 in 4K? Tonight.
I hope.
yeah, it'll be announced
You
tonight.
said it, so now
What
I'm gonna
year?
look it up later.
What year's the war in Terminator? 2029.
Yeah, I think so.
You'll get it in 2029 on 4K.
7 years from now, I'll be an old man.
Buckaroo Banzai.
But the Blu-ray, the format wars start tonight. Imagine like in Terminator 1, you see the war, and then it has the little words on the screen. I agree. Buffy and Abyss need HD remasters. Okay. Are we done with PlayStation? We've been talking about PlayStation
Yes.
for like 4 hours.
We were past that. That's why we were talking about Terminator and RoboCop.
Okay, forget Terminator
I'm,
RoboCop.
Well, I'm happy we're getting games for those properties because there's still more shit they can actually do. So
I want a Freddy game.
Me
that
too.
has to happen.
I
now.
want Freddy
What
versus
else is there?
Dracula. Only on the Switch.
Oh, don't curse us like that, please.
Be a technical marvel. Come on.
Oh no.
Slapping a game in low settings.
Ugh. Okay, so also announced this week was Nickelodeon Kart Racers 3, featuring 40 characters, fully voice acted.
I thought we were waiting for DLC for 2. What the hell happened?
That's what I thought too, but they are just going to sell us a whole nother game with.
Yeah, you
all
know
those
what?
characters.
Nickelodeon could stick it up their ass this time. Fuck them.
Well,
They
and
sold me
it's
that
gonna be on
fucking Smash
sale.
Brothers game that... Yeah, it's going to be the biggest game of all time. He added Garfield and 2 other guys.
Yep.
I barely supported that thing, man. That's so.
They made everybody run out and pay $50 for that game. They can kiss my butt.
Their games drop
Game
so
mill,
fast.
microids, hemorrhoids, whatever they call these people. Get them out of here.
I'll wait till it's on sale, if even, because it's gonna drop in a month anyway. So, we got an announcement for Kirby's Dream Buffet coming out this summer. That's gonna be like a party-style 4-player type game.
Is it
How
in
does it show
60?
it? I don't know because
All these Kirby games are in 30, and I'm getting very annoyed.
Yeah, I hope.
Can we
That's
get
in
Kirby
60.
Joy-Cons already? Can we get
You know,
the pink Switch?
That's a
OLED?
missed opportunity. The Kirby Joy Cons. That would have been awesome. I don't know.
Remember,
Bayonetta
it's the
3.
30th anniversary of Zelda. We were getting all these Zelda games. Where are they? Where?
We got
Where are they?
We got one remaster. I think that was it, right?
No, we were supposed to get like 75 Zelda games this year. What happened?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're not tangible. Review. Oh, he's talking to Richard. With the film
Yeah.
crew fucked up the light. Okay. Well, Richard again with another $2 Canadian super chat. Spider-Man webbed the dog. Oh yeah. What was that from? Oh yeah. Okay, I played Sega CD this morning on the cartridge, and the Kingpin's trying to frame Spider-Man. So Spider-Man's swinging around. There's some old lady walking her dog, and he just friggin' goes, and he webs the dog to the floor.
That's mean.
That was funny. Nintendo gave us a fucking handheld. Yeah, Nintendo could go fuck themselves. How about that? Nintendo could go give me my money back. How about that?
I second that.
Nintendo needs to grow the fuck up already. Literally.
Ironically, though, that they announced a release date for Bayonetta 3 today.
Yeah, the day
That
Call of Duty
really-
comes out, no one's gonna buy it.
It's literally that's Call of Duty, Bayonetta,
And they added
Resident
some
Evil.
censor. You could censor the girl's dress in certain scenes if you want.
Yeah.
In case you have, they even said this, in case you have people over.
They know, so you don't want them to know what you're looking at.
It's like, what the fuck, man? Just make the game or don't make the game. I'm so tired of this stuff.
But the trailer was in 60, so hopefully
What the
they'll
fuck?
pull it off.
In case
But
you
I'm
have
not gonna
people
play
over,
it.
Anthony, come on.
Yeah. If they
Case your
don't already
parents
know
come in
what
the
you're
room.
playing, yeah.
Did they really kill Bayonetta 3? No. They gave it a release date.
It's coming out the same day as Call of Duty and Resident Evil Gold. It looks like it's in 60, and they're
But
releasing...
what I don't like is they got... It's like Devil May Cry now, because now you have... The girl looks like Nero. So it's like Dante's being pushed to the corner for Nero, and they're doing that again with this. They just ripped off Capcom again.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Stop ripping each other off. Make good games. Tired of it.
I don't know if I'm gonna run out and buy that game. I might still have it pre-ordered from
it's
like...
alright. It's
Didn't
alright.
people love the second
It's
one?
alright.
Wasn't the second one but loved?
It's not my kind of game.
And by the way, the first Bayonetta is going to be available physically on the same date on Nintendo's website and various retailers.
Yes. I
At
believe
full
it's going to
price.
be $30. Oh, I heard 30.
30? Well, it's a lot of money for a game that came out 100 years ago.
Yeah, that's really ridiculous.
Wow.
And you can buy it, or you could buy it digitally before anyway if you bought two. I have it digitally on my Switch, so.
No, the release date's going to kill it. Yeah, you're right, because Call of Duty comes out that day. Spider-Man's just going to web physical games to the floor.
I think there's something else coming out that day, too. That's like a really stacked day.
Oh no, Spider-Man! He webbed my games! Now they have disc rot!
Imagine it, like, burns them.
But
Like,
they literally...
Copies.
When he webs the dog, they literally make like a little fart noise in that game. He goes...
That's sick.
He does. I mean, hey, it was the early 90s. They didn't care.
Oh. Hold on one sec. I'm just pulling up this October date. Yeah, you got Bayonetta, Call of Duty, and Resident Evil Reverse. And then I think that Star Trek game is coming out that day, too.
Reverse with gold.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry.
So, October 28th is the hot day, huh?
Yeah, that's
We'll
what
be playing
it's
games from the morning all the way till the end of the night.
Yeah. It's funny, all the stuff that even remotely matters is pretty much coming out that day. There's nothing else besides God of War and
Why is
Pokemon
everyone
for me.
picking that one day?
Just a random day they picked, I guess. I
It's
don't
2
know.
days before Halloween, too. You really think people are going to go around and buy all those games that weekend?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I would think they
I'm
would
going to buy like 8 of these games, and I'm going to go trick-or-treating for the next couple days.
Yeah, because you need snacks to eat while
Yeah,
you're
you
playing.
need snacks, yeah.
Yeah, but you go trick-or-treating till like 1 o'clock in the morning. You come back, you start eating. You're 4 o'clock in the morning. You still got a stack of games over in the corner there. You're watching horror movies. You're not playing fucking Bayonetta and Donkey Kong or Kirby or whatever the hell. Screw that.
Yeah, I don't know why. They should have either done end of September or beginning of November. Like first week of November. I don't know why they all chose that. And they chose that date before the God of War announcements, too. So, I don't know.
So what is Spider-Man web made out of? Is it from his arm? No, he's got, in the 90s, he had the capsules. You know, the web shooters. Fart
used
sound
to sell
effects has
those.
it created drama in the 90s. Something has got to get delayed that month. What do I
mean,
play
that's-
first, DLC or Modern Warfare 2? Scorn comes out the week before, so I'm stacked.
Yeah, and then you got the next week after that. Let me see. You got the 28th, and then a week and change after that, you got God of War. And then, like, another week after that, you got Pokemon, if you're into that. So it's a lot of stuff in, like, a 1 month span for everybody. And then you got to worry about Christmas coming up. So, good luck, everyone.
What's coming out of Christmas? Nothing.
No, I just mean, like, you know, people don't want to spend money before Christmas, but we're going to have to. So, what else? Talked about the Genesis Mini. The Until Dawn developer and Quarry developer Supermassive was acquired by Nordisk Games.
That's okay.
They have, yeah, it's like a nothing burger. Because they were working together anyway. So, unfortunately, the creator of Yu-Gi-Oh has died.
Yeah, Ludwin sent me a tribute thing.
Yeah, he was 60. He did all the art.
60, wow.
He worked on the games and stuff. There's a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh games, so I thought that it was pretty relevant, but he passed away.
You know what's weird? Ludwin was like, hey, can you get me a Yu-Gi-Oh game for the DS? I was like, sure. There's only one Yu-Gi-Oh game on DS here, but in like Europe, there's like 5 of them. I was like, why didn't we get one? I was like, hey, they only made one here, and he's like, what? Really? They didn't make more than one?
Now, like, they do, like, multiplayer games right now. There's one for free on Xbox. You can just download and play. And
yeah, I don't know if he liked that one, but he wanted one on the DS.
Wow.
He bought one a couple years ago on Switch.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah, rest in peace, man.
Yeah, that's crazy, because I remember when I was in first grade, and me and my friends were all getting into Yu-Gi-Oh cards, because that was the big thing. Like, Pokemon was out, and that was in, and the cartoon was, like, on Cartoon Network every day, so it was a big deal. And I know the translations between the dub and what was actually, like, it's completely different than what we got here in America. The tone, like, it's a lot darker when you watch it in Japan. But it was still, like, that was the era, man. Like, I remember that clear as day. And I would go to GameStop and I would get the $10 deck of cards. You know, I'd get Joey's deck and Kaiba's deck. Like, I'd have all of them and stuff. And yeah, so that Yu-Gi-Oh! Definitely, that was like my. I was in the Pokemon cards were cool. Like, Nick had them, but when we were in school, that was the like, if you didn't like that, you weren't cool. That was like the cool thing to get into. No one ever played Beyblades and shit like that. Digimon, you know what I mean? If kids played that, then they were definitely, you know, getting food thrown at them or something, you know what I mean? But if you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh, you're in. So
Roses of the Duelists. Yes, that's the game that I had to track down for Ludwin.
Yep.
I played the PS1 double disc one. I think it's Forbidden Memories or
yes, because we got
whatever.
that in.
Yeah.
What else you got?
That's pretty much it for the news. Not a whole lot of stuff this week. A lot of announcements, but that was pretty much that. Let me check for some more stuff real quick, and I'll check for our movies.
Look at this guy. He just left.
He was like, "That's it for the news. See you later, sucker."
Why'd he bite me?
There's a bunch of games on sale on Amazon. Nothing too good, but there's stuff up there. Let me see here. Can we check for our movies real quick? What do we say? Let's look for Falling Down.
I got my Luigi vacuum.
It's that. I just looked up and it looks like what's his name? I can't think of his name. The guy from Power Rangers.
Guy from Power Rangers?
Alpha. He looked like Alpha for a minute. But I looked up.
It's my Luigi vacuum. I had to vacuum the floor when I put this computer here.
Luigi vacuum. Yeah, I don't see Falling Down. I'm checking Terminator real quick.
The Terminator, girly man.
Somebody said, when will we get a 4K release of Terminator 1?
When will we get a 4K release of Arnold?
Just Arnold?
Was that a PS4 loud as fuck? Yeah, right? PlayStation 4. What a
Please
joke.
never let that go forever.
What a joke. Here's how you share your shitty games that run in 10 frames per second. Thanks. PlayStation.
Yeah, that was bad. I didn't really buy anything cool on Prime Day. I didn't really get any movies or anything, so.
I am deaf now. Well, I've been deaf, so there you go. I have this new computer, so I have no links or anything on here. I can't even look at what I got. I guess I have to look at my phone. Isn't this nice, though? You don't hear any fans revving up. You hear nothing.
Knock on wood, we've really had no issues, so this is very nice.
Are you searching Google for the new 4Ks? Are you?
Who, me?
Yeah, that's what he's asking you.
I use Blu-ray.com, actually. There's an upcoming 4K releases section, and you could just look through it, and
I remember they had DVD aficionado, and I would add all my DVDs to the list.
Oh, like ones you wanted to get.
Yeah, and fuck that. I totally haven't done that in like 20 years now. You would do that, so if you went to go buy a movie, you knew what you had.
Right.
Kind of like with these stupid video game apps. These guys are, oh, do I have this? Do I have the box? Do I have the manual? Do I have the case?
Yeah.
Do I have the plastic? Do I have the condom wrapper?
Do I have the beer and cigarettes and condoms to go in it? I don't even see any more movies that are very exciting announced on here. So.
Well, we're getting together again in another 3 weeks.
Yes, I can't wait.
I can't wait either if this family drama bullshit doesn't kill my ass. But put that aside for now. I got everything ready for that day.
Cool.
I ordered the tray for the projector.
Yes.
I have the screen. I have the tripod. Everything's all set. There is a soundbar on Prime Day. I might pick that up.
Okay.
And then at the shop, we're going to have just the outside setup from now on. So if we ever do this again, we pull the bag out with all this stuff in it and put everything out.
That's perfect.
Jamie, take care, buddy. Stay safe, and we'll catch you later, man. Thanks for coming in tonight.
Yeah, let me know, as we get closer, if you need me to come and help you test it out or set it up or anything. I'm around, so. Yeah,
maybe next weekend I will. What's today? Wednesday? Maybe Friday or Saturday I'll fucking test it out if you want to stop by.
Yeah, just let me know. Saturday I'm going to the zoo, but I'll probably be back early, so.
Yeah, I'm doing this at night because I got to see what it looks like. So you just let me know whenever, and I'll go over there and we'll test it out.
Yeah,
Dreadpool cool. Is here. What's up, Dreadpool?
What's up?
Dreadpool was with me 3 times last night in the chat room.
Oh my gosh, what were you guys up all night? Oh yeah, because when I came in this morning, he was saying he was driving home.
I had to start like 2 or 3 different streams, and then I was like, oh yeah, I'll be right back, and I didn't come back because I was setting up this stupid Genesis thing, and then I came back like 6 hours later and played Genesis, and I still didn't sleep.
You didn't sleep yet at all?
He didn't either.
Oh my gosh, you guys are troopers.
He left to go to sleep, and like 10 minutes after he left, I was like, yeah, I'm going to bed.
Oh man.
And then I wake up to drama, and then I come back here, so.
Jeez.
Boom.
Well, hopefully you guys can get some rest a little bit.
No, I can't rest. I got a lot going on, and it's very bad.
Yeah.
What I suggest to everybody in the fucking chat room, when you get older, move the fuck away from your family.
Just run.
Move away from your family. Move away from your wife's family. Get the fuck away if you want to be left alone. There it is. The culprit.
Like a little rhinoceros walking across.
Hey, yeah, yeah.
Get away from everyone. That's what FaceTime is for, okay? Hey, how you doing? Oh, well, my life is... I gotta go. That's it. It's over.
Oh, I'm losing connection. I can't hear you. All right, goodbye.
And I will give you a very, very nice pro tip as I'm becoming old now. Take your fucking phone, turn it off, and leave it by the front door when you're about to go and eat.
Yep.
Then when you're done eating dinner, breakfast, dessert, whatever the hell you eat at night, you're done watching the movie, you go get your phone, you turn it on, and you're like, okay, all these people try calling me, fuck them, I'll call them tomorrow at some time when I wake up. Boom, done.
You have to. Sometimes you just gotta do it because you'll get sick if you just always have the phone.
Send them dick pics. I'm not Vince McMahon.
Well, that's sometimes like the reason why I don't see like messages right away, or sometimes I have to like go back and look in group chats once chats have been talked in for a couple hours, or like if I, because you have to have that like those moments where you're not on it all the time, or if you're watching something, I like to be invested in it. So like something like that, I agree. It's better, you know. Like if me and my girlfriend go out, like if we're out eating, like the phone's never even out, you know what I mean? Or if it's like you need that time to just not be looking at shit because it's like there's constant.
I'm not
notifications.
even kidding with you. Last Friday, my wife and I went to Subway. We spent, because Subway is expensive now, so we got $80 worth of food. Okay. After the tip, it was $80.
I only get it when I'm with you guys, really, but I do like it when I get it there. So it's
listen,
pretty good Subway.
And it was the first time I got the protein bowl, and I was like, I'm gonna try this. I just wanted to get a sandwich, something to drink. I was like, I got the protein bowl and a sandwich. She got her stuff. Dude, I'm not even kidding you. The second we went in the other room, the second we put the food on the table, her phone went off and my phone went off. And then that turned into an all-night fucking drama fest. We had to immediately leave here, go somewhere else, fucking get chewed out for some shit that went down, and then I had to come back and we had to be upset all fucking night. And the food was like done. So to throw all that food away.
And you get all stressed out and stuff too, and it's like you don't want to eat. It just sucks.
You don't want to eat, yeah.
No.
You don't want to, yeah. We've been like that all week. No rest for the wicked, says Dreadpool. I've been feeling that way, says The Alchemist. Sound advice for sure. I'm not Vince McMahon. What's up, Dreadpool? Pool Dread. Oh, wow. Missed. Ouchie. Richard again with the $2 Canadian Super Chat. Favorite Subway sub? I say tuna with lettuce on Italian bread. Then you could do, I used to like the meatball sub with American cheese, not mozzarella cheese. Then you got, you could do, they used to have hearty Italian bread. That's where I get that from.
Yeah.
It was like crunchy bread, but I would get tuna, American cheese, and pickles on it, and it was like a crunchy sandwich. It was really good.
I used to get that bread too every single time.
They got rid of it.
Italian urban cheese, though, that's like
A lot of people get that.
Yeah. That's a
Yeah.
good one.
Another sandwich I used to get was ham, American cheese, lettuce, tomato, pickle with bacon.
Oh, fuck yeah.
That sounds really good.
Yeah.
And then you could get one more. I did turkey, white American, tomato, mayonnaise. Those are all good
solid.
sandwiches there. And they had the BMD or BMT, whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah, I get that one.
With the vinaigrette, that's good. I really don't get that much.
When I was with you guys last, I got the sweet onion chicken teriyaki. That was really good.
Well, now they have the protein bowls, and those are pretty good too. And their pizzas are good. The little midget pizzas they make.
I haven't had them in years.
Dreadpool gets tuna with meatball with Swiss cheese.
Wow, that's pretty crazy.
Says Richard.
I wish Subway was open late. Now I want Subway.
I never understood why Subway didn't have a drive-thru.
Oh yeah, that's right. They don't.
You have a drive-thru deli by your house, or you used to.
Yeah, I've never.
But the guy's a
recalled that.
pussy and closes at like 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
He closes the drive-thru portion at 5.
Oh.
It's like, why do you even have it open then? Wreckfest got an update, says RWK88. 6 gigs. How can I find out what was in the update?
Wreckfest?
Yeah, that's like a popular game. It's on Game Pass, I think, right now.
I might be able to find out what it fixed.
That
Hold
was a
on.
joke. I hear him. I hear you. Get the most nastiest shit.
The only Patch notes so far is the patch brings several improvements, minor bug fixes.
Okay, can we talk about Subway real quick?
Yes, please.
You guys already know what I'm going to say. Anthony knows right there.
Yeah.
Whenever you fucking get food, this is what I hate about Subway. They ask you what you fucking want while they're making the sandwich. What kind of cheese? Like, I don't want cheese on that. Okay. And then they're too busy asking you 5,000 questions they forget and they redo it all over again. What kind of cheese? It's like, I don't want cheese. Oh, okay. So they put tuna on it. Then they put lettuce on it. And they're like, oh, you want toasted? And he's like putting it in the thing, ready to put it in the microwave. I'm like, no, I don't want toasted. No, you don't want toasted. No,
He's already shutting the door. You want it?
No means no.
Why do you want your lettuce toasted? That's disgusting.
They must think I want to throw the fuck up all over the place. I don't know.
Wasn't that the gimmick for Quiznos, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they stole that from Quiz. They put Quiznos out of business and then stole their shit.
Quiznos had the conveyor belt, and it would take your little sandwich into the toaster.
And then, okay, they give you another you want another sandwich. Like on the ham sandwich, I don't get the ham and cheese sandwich, I don't get lettuce. Oh, what do you want on here? And they shove their hand into the lettuce thing, ready to go. And it's like, I don't want lettuce. And then you see them shake their hand out of lettuce.
On there. Yeah.
They're like playing with it when their hand is in the lettuce. They're like,
yeah.
They're like the lettuce. Like,
well, they already over here. The guy fucking shoves his hand in there, and they used to do that where I used to live.
yeah.
Oh, what do you want on here? It's like, yo, I don't want lettuce.
Their hand in the olives and shit. You want olives?
They're just fluffing it. And
I said, like with the protein ball, I told him, like, I just want chopped tomatoes and chopped cucumbers. No onions? No light onions? No vinaigrettes? No this, no that? No! I just told you what I wanted.
I'll tell you what I want.
But they had to, like, rehearse the script thing, and it's annoying. Quiznos did the right toast tomatoes, and all the veggies go on after. Yes. Yeah. Subway throws everything on it, and they toast it. You want ice cream? And then they put it in the thing.
See, when we go in there, or at least when we went in there last couple times,
toasting your soda.
We talked to the owner was there, right? And he was making our shit, so he's pretty good. But is this like a different person?
No, that's the same guy. It's just I'm over exaggerating, but he does stick his hand in the lettuce.
Yeah, they like lettuce over there.
And then they have workers, and the workers, like, you tell them, like, I don't want this. Oh, you don't? You don't? You don't? No, I fucking don't. Enough. I just told you what I wanted. Why are you asking me? Why are you, like, confirming? It's like I called them a dirty word. It's like they're making my sandwich say, you fucking bitch. Huh? What? Like, no, I'm telling you what I want. Oh, you don't want this? Why? Because I don't want it. I don't eat it. You're not eating it. I'm eating it.
You know what they need?
They should be 10 points knocked off every time they say, huh? What? You don't want this?
They need the kiosk like McDonald's. They
fucking do, and the guy toasts my shit anyway. I put, don't toast my turkey sandwich. Toasted my turkey sandwich with mayonnaise on it and fucking tomatoes on it.
Was that online?
Yeah, and I put in capitals, do not toast the sandwich. I go there to pick it up, I bring it home, the shit's toasted and everything's disgusting on it.
He probably read toasted and was like, okay, I'll toast an extra for this guy.
It's toasted.
There was the guy in Mamaroneck, across from McDonald's by the high school. He wouldn't say toasted, he would say doasted. You want doasted? You want doasted? You want doasted? And I was like, what is this guy, a musical? You want doasted?
You want toasted?
It says doasted.
You want to dose with something?
Infernax is a pretty good game, huh? Yes, I enjoyed it. It's like Castlevania. Thank you for pointing that out. Infernax is a game on Game Pass. Check it out. We had Subways down here with drive-thrus.
Damn, I want that.
See, there is no Subway. All of them closed around here. The only way...
Zabo, I want toasted.
Like, you know how you guys over there, you have the McDonald's with the Walmart?
Yes.
So we have that with Subway. So that's like the closest.
They have that in Middletown.
Yeah. So that's the only way I could actually, if I want Subway, I have to go to this Walmart to get Subway, because around here, like, they all closed. Like, they're just not around. It's almost like Pizza Hut. It's kind of like exists.
We
but it
got
still
one left
exists.
over here.
You want to hear some real bullcrap? In my Walmart, they closed the McDonald's and opened a cheesesteak Charlie's. Like, what?
Toast the roads, Daddy.
Charlie cheesesteak. Charlie cheesecake.
Zero.
That was in
Toast the
Charles
Road.
in Charge.
Let me tell you something about
Mr.
Toast the
Asuko
Road.
from Tokyo called him Charlie Cheesecake.
Ugh.
We had Subways down at drive-thrus. Quiznos did it right. I read that one. Sounds like a New York thing. And he laughs.
We have the best delis, though, so there's that.
Yeah, we have the best deli, sure. And then I find a big piece of fucking hair in the mayonnaise
Ugh.
after I bit into it. So yeah, great delis.
And they close so early. They close at like 4 or 5 o'clock.
Well, they open at fucking 4 o'clock in the morning.
The ones
Yeah,
over
but I
here in
want dinner
Jersey are
there.
actually pretty banging. Pretty good.
We need a 24-hour deli.
Yes.
Okay? They dosed it on purpose, says Richard. I want dosed, says Abo.
Toast the roads.
Caps means extra. He's talking about when I said don't. Yeah, right.
Don't toast it. Oh, you mean toast it.
Doasty roads. Yeah, right.
The roads is great.
Abo's. All right. Oh, wow. Richard's calling out Abo and he's paying for it. $2 Canadian super chat for Richard.
Abo appeared.
Abo's a big fat slob because he always eats those toasted. Doasted.
Eats it toasted.
Firehouse subs is where it's at. Abo's laughing while he's loading up his rifle.
What's the matter, Perry? You don't like quick check subs?
I went there. I haven't been there in years.
We used to go in there.
We used to go, but then, Taco Bell came around.
Oh, yes.
Taco Bell. It did come around, right? Because that was built what?
That was built last year.
Last year, yeah.
We got a new one, too, right here.
June of 2021 it was built right here. But before that there was... Dude, remember we would go and they wouldn't have stuff and then we went across the street to Wendy's and stuff. Like, what the fuck is wrong with these places, man?
Yeah, we would have to
You're
change.
$1 billion fucking corporations. You don't have food?
Yeah, I
I'm
can't
sorry,
believe
we're out of tacos. Well, what the fuck are you Taco Bell for? Close down.
How do you run out of shells? Like,
You got people
one job.
walking out of GameStop with 75,000 games in there. You got people leaving Taco Bell open with no tacos. What sense does that make? Firehouse subs, it's where it's at. Hey, all of you don't even remember Blimpies.
oh yeah, I don't think there's any of those left at all, right?
No, Subway put them at. Subway's like GameStop. They put everybody else out of business.
But then,
And then they
Subways
stole
don't
their
exist.
shit.
That's what's so weird. It's like Subway's around, but it's almost like they're not. Like I don't
There's
know
a
what's
lot
going
by
on.
me. There's a lot by me.
Subway's gonna end up going out because they took a huge hit when that whole thing went down with that fucking guy.
Yep. Yep. That was insane.
I have chosen death.
Oh my god.
Pubic hair chicken tender subs. What? Wait, Publix. Publix? What's he saying?
It's Publix. It's a grocery store down south.
Oh, tossed buffalo sauce with mozzarella. All right, that sounds good.
Cubic chicken.
Let's get some toasted tacos from the Abo Bell.
The Abo Bell.
$2 Canadian super chat once again. Thank you, Richard.
Thank you.
Did you ever? Hey, listen. I'll give you guys an old joke from the '90s. Abo is so ugly. When he walks into Taco Bell, everyone runs for the border. Because the tagline for Taco Bell was "Run for the border" or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Abo, he's shining up that sniper rifle tonight. He's like, I know who to come after now.
Yep.
Abo Bell, huh? Okay.
Dong.
Yeah. The old commercial.
I miss the little dog. He was cool.
If you actually get Domino's Pizza,
Donkey Nose Pizza.
Donkey Nose Pizza.
Donkey Lips.
They have the the old school logo on the box because they're doing like a Stranger Things thing, and it's like the 80s, so it's actually like the Domino's like logo back when they used it, and it's pretty cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Their pizza sucks, but I mean, it's on the
Their
box.
pizza fucking blows chunks.
It's terrible. Pizza Hut all the way.
Pizza,
Stuffed
yes,
crust.
yes.
And again, there's only one around me, so it's like annoying because I gotta go like drive out of my way, but it's like worth it. It's like if you actually want it, it's better than the other option. But again, they close early as fuck. Like they're only open. It's like a small, like it's not a restaurant. It's like the one by or the one near you at least. I don't know how close that was. But that I think was still a restaurant because I remember walking in, picking up the pizza, and I remember seeing like they had like tables.
Right.
So the one by me is like you just walk in, it's a lobby, you order it, and then there's a drive-through window, so you can go through the drive-through and actually pick it up because it's called Pizza Hut Express. So it's like you could drive through the window, or you can go in and order, but then you're just going to be sitting there for a while, so you might as well just do it on your phone.
I would literally kill for a Pizza Hut Express.
We have one over the highway over here. Just got to get on the highway and go down a couple exits.
Yeah, but I have to come all the way over there.
Thanks for the streams. No problem, Richard. Thank you again for another $2 Canadian super chat. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're having a good time here. Who cares, right? Make all the jokes you guys want.
And we're talking about,
we're talking about food. Of course, the fat guy is talking
chains.
about food on here.
Hey, listen.
Hey, we're talking
Food
about
is
our
good.
experiences.
Listen, we need to make a horror movie where some guy kills people with his fat.
We have to make a whole movie on all the stories that happen when we actually go out to places and like these things happen, like these like crazy things.
Remember we
happen,
went
like,
to Orange County Choppers and we couldn't escape? Or were you there for that? I was there with Eli.
Wait, I don't even. I think that was with Eli.
We filmed it.
We were filming. I was filming.
And we're like, oh man, this Paul Senior guy's going to come out and do crazy things to us.
He was waiting in there for us. Let him get a little bit closer.
Do y'all like Papa John's? I have never had Papa John's. And to be honest with you, I don't plan on it.
I don't think I have either.
Papa John's is okay. They give you like the garlic dip and stuff like that. But I don't know. I mean, like again, Pizza Hut just beats it.
Pizza Hut is fucking incredible.
It's so good. I remember
it's the best fast food pizza ever made.
But you never had Little Caesars yet, which is definitely not bad.
We have Little Caesars in the hood, but I've never had Little Caesars ever.
It's very...
They're
it's like
around.
a step above frozen pizza.
They out pizza the Hut. They're now the official sponsors of the Super Bowl.
Little Caesars?
Yep.
Oh.
They out pizza the Hut.
We have one in the hood over here too, ironically.
I was watching today a slash film called Just Before Dawn today. You could make Just Before Fat. Dude, I have so many funny ideas about a horror movie about fat killing people. This guy Anthony would have to make it, but then he'd be criticized.
Yeah, for fat shaming.
Papa John's and Domino's sucks ass down here. Just Before Dawn is awesome. Pizza Hut is also my favorite.
Did you like it, Richard, or was that your first time seeing it?
Trainwreck with the $2 super chat. $2 holla, make your holla, maybe. Pizza Hut unofficial promo of Game Players.
Yes.
Oh, they should sponsor.
I gotta
us.
put it on the box.
Well, you see, now that we're talking about Pizza Hut, which is down the block, they're gonna close tomorrow for good.
Oh no.
No.
Instead of Mad Fat Man. Yeah, you could do that.
Lord of the grocery store.
Bow, 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 bow.
Don't open his refrigerator. Don't eat his food.
Bow, 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 bow.
You see,
They eat all his snacks. That's why he's mad.
Well, you see, Richie throws a rice cake and breaks his window. Who threw healthy food in my house?
Yeah, that's what sets him off.
He kills people with food. Like he comes out with a huge sausage and just kills a guy.
Or he like sharpens down like a carrot and stabs him or something.
He has a big thing of bread and he just fucking smacks it over the head. Like,
Hey,
Crushes a skull with bread.
that one episode of Twilight Zone where the lady fed the police the evidence.
Oh yeah.
Pizza Hut where I live sucks. The nearest Pizza Hut near me closed down.
Yeah, a lot of them did close, like Subway.
I got about half an hour before it's good so far. We'll finish the rest tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Of that movie, I guess.
Yeah.
But he meant to us, and I was like, "You've definitely been here longer than a half hour."
Yeah.
I'm like, wait a minute.
From the very beginning.
Oh, so what do you think about Scream? Scream!
Yeah, that is in the news. Scream!
2 exclamation points is now the logo. It's now Scream!
Ghostface takes Manhattan.
How about just cancel this fucking piece of shit movie?
Yeah, I don't really have high hopes for it. But, you know, I'm going to go see it like a dumb fan and probably criticize it when I leave. And
You gotta watch out. Halloween Ends theater reactions are out.
Oh, no.
Screenings. That's what I read about Halloween 2 and, not Halloween, you know, Halloween, whatever the fuck it was called. Kills.
Yeah.
But you might get that Blu-ray ending if you read them right now. Because they might change the ending again. Screech. Scream 7 will be Scream with 3 exclamation points.
I'm serious. When you put that in the chat, I was like, that's worse than Rocky Balboa. Like, that's definitely worse than Rocky Balboa.
Look, what do you say about my movies, Anthony?
What's up, Jen?
They'll never make it in Hollywood.
Like, dude,
That's the
come
worst
on.
naming convention ever, though. Like, it really is.
Rocky Balboa. And then it's like Halloween, Scream. It's just like, what?
Jin, what is up? Scream 8 will be Scream? Nah, you know what, man? Just fucking stop. Stop making these movies.
I like Scream. Which one? I like Scream, and then Scream.
Well,
and
you know what?
Scream.
They run the risk of people saying Scream. I saw that last year. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's true.
No, it's Scream 2. I saw Scream 2 30 years ago. No, it's Scream! Exclamation point, exclamation point. What Scream? Exclamation point. It's Scream! Oh, I saw Scream last year. Shut the fuck up.
What if they just do Scream 8, SCR8M? Scream.
Yes.
You should make it Scram. Scram from the theaters with your money. Scream 8 will be Scream. Rawr. Scream. Ow!
What if it's Scream? Oh.
I scream for
Yeah.
ice cream. No, that's alright.
Scream. Oh, I hear it coming.
I wish we could play that on here.
I know.
But these
Master
stupid
Plan.
rappers will fucking sue us. And it's like, dude, you stole music from everybody else. Come on. You know, these music
Sample
artists...
some other things like
Yeah, even like Metallica, these guys are suing Napster. Oh, we deserve money. It's like, no, fuck you, buddy, because we know you dubbed several tapes that influenced your career that made you a multi-billionaire. So shut up with that shit. You're stealing our music. Go fuck yourself.
I just
Well, I
want
think-
to be able to play the bar music from Freddy's Dead.
Well, to be fair, I agree with the whole point of like, you know, they don't need to be complaining for money, but they did kind of call the music industry kind of crumbling and saying, "Yo, we're not going to make any money off this in the future."
But they
Just
weren't
let you
making
guys
money
know."
anyway. The music industry would be like, here's a check,
Yeah, but artists are
and we get all the
newer
royalties.
artists- I know, but I'm saying it's like newer artists get screwed over by the record labels because they don't get royalties because they sign 360 deals and it's a whole thing. So in a way, yeah, Metallica had a bunch of money. Who cares what they really had to say in terms of like them be like, oh my god, I'm not getting this, and that. But for them to say, oh yeah, this is for new artists. Yeah, this is going to be a slippery slope. They weren't wrong about it because Spotify doesn't pay people shit. So and you know, so the band's got to survive off touring and shit like that. You know. Used to not be like that, but times change. That was going to happen anyway. It's just because record labels are, again, it's old people in suits not willing to change. They weren't going to accept Napster. They should have actually got in with Napster early and made a deal and shit. They didn't do that.
Well, because they thought it was just, hey, we're going
They
to
thought it
kill
was
it.
going to pass by.
Yeah, they thought they were going to just
go.
step on it and be done with it. And it's
Right.
not what happened. It actually blew up even bigger, and look what it is now. Look what it is today.
Exactly. You can't keep up with how fast the internet was moving, and it's always going to be the case, and that's why. Yeah, but
Metal
yeah,
Scream.
I agree though. Scream.
Richard with $2 Canadian super chat once again. Scream. Ah! Oh. Oh, God.
Remember when the Scream soundtrack ruined the ending?
Remember when you didn't have cats when you would podcast?
I don't remember that hellscape of a time.
Well, there never was a time, honestly. It was like we started doing video, and then that's when the cats have been seen, you know? I've always had cats around, you just haven't seen us, because we never did video format. Now we've been doing video format. You're going to see the cats.
I love seeing... Okay, Cannibal Ritual. I love and hate that video of Lars Ulrich eating sandwich using the entire fucking sofa as a napkin.
Yeah, that's in that documentary. That's in that some kind of monster.
Remember when they cut their hair? Everyone was like, "Man, they sold out." That's so funny.
All the metal nerds were like, "Damn, why'd they do that?" You know, and
they look like the fans when they cut their hair.
It's like, dude, if you care about what other dudes do to their hair in a metal band, then you're probably worrying about the wrong things. It's like the music should come first. Like the image is one thing, but like if the music, and their music in the 90s was shitty, you know what I mean? No one talks about Load or Reload, you know? The first rule about Metallica is you don't talk about Load or Reload. Or Saint Anger, I guess. I mean, sure, Load or Reload's pretty good, but Saint Anger is really
Yeah,
good.
but you have to understand something about Metallica. When they cut their hair and they look like average nerdy men, everyone was like, "What the fuck is this? This isn't Metallica." It's like when I guess when Kiss took off the makeup, you're like, "This guy Gene Simmons looks like a fat businessman."
No,
like,
fans checked out. Fans were done. They didn't listen
because
to them for like 10 years after that. They were done.
It's done at that point. You know?
They were done. Yeah. Well, I mean, the Black Album was great. I mean, that was probably the best thing in the 90s for them. You know what I mean?
But I'm talking late 90s, early 2000s. They shaved the.
Oh yeah,
they cut the hair and everything, and people were like, "What?"
It was like after the Black Album, right when Load and Reload came out. They put out a double album called Load and Reload in like the early to mid 90s, or it was like mid 90s. It was like 94, 93, 94, 95, and that's when they cut their hair. That was the image change for that album, and that's what people hated them. And then between that and Napster, they were done.
That's when they were Rock-Talica.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I will say this, though. Guitar Hero, Metallica, and Aerosmith, those are like my favorite Guitar Hero games. Those are so much fun. So at least we got some good games out of it. You know?
I can't remember the timeline they cut their hair. So if you say mid-90s, I guess that's when they did it.
Load, Reload era, definitely. I am 110% certain on that.
Did you see how Michael Myers looks in the new movie? It looks like Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, Hobo Myers.
Well, people have been saying that since the first movie. They've been saying that he looks like...
You know what would be fucking funny?
No, I don't think so.
I'm going to spoil the ending for Halloween Ends. William Shatner climbs up his back and stabs him and kills him and said, "I want my fucking royalties."
Yeah, but then Michael Myers would get up and cut his face off and stick it over his face.
Yeah.
Shatner cuts Myers' face off and he goes, "Now I'm going to wear you as a mask." Who's your favorite bands of all time? Avril Lavigne. Frank?
I don't know. I like Weezer. They're pretty good. I have a lot, though, but that's pretty much one of them. Kiss,
I have a lot.
Weezer.
I got a lot, like Van Halen and all those guys.
Yeah, that's all good stuff.
Yeah.
Ozzy.
I mean...
I like all the Van Halen stuff. People are like, "Oh, I like the Eddie Van Halen shit." I like it all.
Oh, yeah. David Lee Roth or Sammy Hagar, Van Halen. I like both.
Right now, Dreams. What's her name with the devil? Hanging with the devil?
Running with the devil.
Running with the devil.
Yeah,
I take it all.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like each era of bands I like, you know.
Smashing Pumpkins.
Smashing Pumpkins is great.
Yeah.
Metallica has always been one of my favorites. Aerosmith, Tool, Deftones, A Perfect Circle. I mean, the list goes on. Smashing Pumpkins is great. There's so many great 90s bands. Queens of the Stone Age, Nine Inch Nails. I mean, there's so many great bands. from that era that are still doing great things.
Yeah.
So
The 90s was like... The 80s and 90s was like the perfect combination of entertainment as far as movies and music was concerned, because all that shit is like pop culture.
yeah,
The good bands, the bad bands, all that stuff. Ever since the 2000s hit, like, going forward, all this shit's lame, dude.
yeah. Break It Benjamin, Disturbed. You had Power Man 5000. You had like all these like crazy bands, you know, that were actually really good.
Face Off 3, The Fight for Shatner's Face, says Dreadpool. Halo 3. Halloween Ends will be only good if Shatner shows up for the royalties.
What if he shows up on the Enterprise and just blasts Michael Myers?
This guy kills Laurie Strode. And then you think the movie's going to end, and then you see someone in the shadow with a knife. And he's like, Michael, and it's William Shatner with a knife. And then the movie goes black, and it goes, dong, and it just plays the Halloween theme.
What if Halo 3 actually had Shatner at the end of the world, like right around on that snow level? Yeah.
RWK88 with the $1.99 super chat, pulling up to the house. Appreciate you all. I'm tired. All right, man. Take care. Have a good rest. Stay safe. We'll catch you for tomorrow's streams.
Yeah, remember that guy in Jason X that, like, you know, pushed Jason off the ship, and he runs into him? That's basically what Richard's saying. Shatner takes Michael up to space. He's got to take him out, just like Jason went into space. He's got to take him out, fucking burn his ass out like a meteor.
I am
out
so
on another planet.
That was such a stupid kill.
That was so dumb.
They considered that a kill for that guy.
It was so anticlimactic. Like, are you telling me that led up to that? Like, I don't know.
They played like Disney music too.
Yeah, it was like minute.
And the guy, and the guy's burning up, and it's just like, what the hell?
Oh my god!
It just
I think there's a lot, like, again, people go back on that movie and they say, oh yeah, I kind of like it because it's cheesy, and I'm like, look, there's certain things that, like, I understand you can go back and say I like that, but Jason X, it's one of those ones where, like, I like Uber Jason, I like that. But you can tell that movie just sat on the shelf for like a couple years, like, for a reason. Like, it
did. Oh, it got leaked on AOL.
Yeah,
we downloaded that movie off AOL server chats in 1999, and I was like, "Is this for real? A fucking movie? Like, this isn't like some bootleg shit."
Because you saw Jason Goes to Hell, and then you see that, and you're like, "What the fuck?" And then you're still waiting for Freddy vs. Jason. So it's like, it's such a weird, like,
and they released Jason X in 2002. So that they could put out Freddy vs. Jason.
Right.
Because it was sitting on the shelf, and they were already in production for Freddy vs. Jason. And Bob Shea was just like, just put that shit out. Just get it out there. Because if this movie comes out first, Jason X might never even make it to the theater. But the producer who filmed the fucking movie, Jason X, he's the guy that leaked it online.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's like, New Line won't put it out, so fuck it, let everybody see it.
That's usually how it happens. There's always someone inside that gets pissed, and it just gets...
It was good quality, too. It was right off a VHS tape.
Wow.
Ghostface replaced by Musk's face. That's a new shirt. Jason XXX. He stabs porn stars from behind. I don't know, man. That might be a shirt.
I was going to say, yeah, that's...
I was just thinking, imagine Shatner beams up Michael Myers to the Enterprise, and they're like, send in the Klingons. And they hear all the screaming and everything, and then they open the door, and Michael Myers has the Klingon sword, like, ready to go. Like he killed them all.
No, he beams them up, and Spock goes to Kirk. He owes you money. And they just sit there and think about it for a little bit.
They would just shoot him out the airlock.
They phaser beam him, and his wallet falls on the floor, and Shatner goes to grab it, and he opens it, and there's no money in it, and he screams, "Ah!"
Yes.
Jason did screw the guy in Jason X. He has a big blade. Why did they make him into Lord Zed at the end of fucking Jason X? Jason X is Lord Zed. I mean, I don't.
Yeah.
His brain and stuff.
It's like if Lord Zed had a horror movie.
That was just I don't know. That was just not the right time to do that. Like if they did something like that now, it would obviously look a lot better. But you could just tell it was like.
I'm pissed we never got Freddy in space.
Yeah,
How would they even do that?
You didn't want to see Nancy's great grandson somehow in outer space.
Well, they could do it like they're stuck in stasis in cryo freeze, and then
Nah, they can't. You can't take Freddy off Earth.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, the dream stuff immediately. It's like
You already know Freddy lost the war because Jason X ruined the movie. You knew Jason was going to win, and Jason X. Earth 1 is dead, right? That's Earth. Everyone's on Earth too. So Freddy, how can he exist? Nobody's alive on Earth.
yeah, they're supposed to be in the same universe. That means Ash is dead too, because the Necronomicons and Jason goes to hell. That means they're all dead. Unless Ash is on the Earth too, we just don't know.
So
maybe
listen,
that's why Ash versus Jason versus Freddy never happened, because they
So-
shattered Earth 1.
you know how you can, because Jason X is the final in the original timeline, besides Freddy vs. Jason. You know how you can fix Jason X, and somebody wrote this online years ago. All you got to do is, in Jason X, he's in the facility, she's in the cryo chamber, and he stabs her, and then she freezes. You could just say Jason X was her dream.
Between when she was frozen.
Yeah, when she's frozen, that's her dreaming about the whole thing. Like, Jason X could really never have happened.
I think a lot of people look at Freddy vs. Jason as if that didn't happen, and that's kind of what they do. It's more just like Jason goes to hell, and then Jason X has kind of happened, and then it's like, because it's just like, it's in the future, but it's also like that the time, the math actually doesn't line up. Like the characters are talking about these years and numbers, and like it doesn't even add up. Right. It's just like there's like a lot of just weird. They didn't care. Basically, it was an afterthought. It's a shame. There's memes online about everyone's making all this money on these horror things. Like Chucky's got the TV series.
Fuck Chucky.
And like Michael's back on the big screen. Freddy's getting something soon, and then it's like Jason's just like chilling there, like dormant for years.
Freddy and Jason are like Dracula and Frankenstein.
Yeah, they'll always be around.
They'll always be around, but they shelve them, man. Dracula and Frankenstein, they shelve too.
for a long time.
And then they make these sexy Dracula and Frankenstein. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit?
In terms of gallons, in terms of buckets, or the gasoline barrels?
Well, remember that they called a guy, and the guy's like, Jason Voorhees? Didn't that guy kill like 200 people? It's like, who is this guy?
Yeah.
How does he know about shit that happened like 400 years ago?
Yeah, that's right.
He's like, Jason Voorhees. It's like you were just told about that dude. Like, why? I don't know.
You mean the guy that killed Freddy?
Yeah. The guy who won against Freddy.
Freddy?
can
Don't worry about him.
You could just do that, like, there's like, it's like Mad Max Wasteland, and there's still people on Earth, and then Freddy could still exist that way.
Or maybe he still exists in the dream world, so he has to come through again. You know what I mean? Like,
They should have released a director's cut of Jason X as Richard, where you see destroyed wastelands of Earth 1, and Freddy screams in the distance, fuck.
yeah.
Whoa, you bastard. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what his line. He's like, whoa.
Freddy...
Dude, that's what he says. It's so... Oh my god, dude. We watch it, right? That was the last time we watched it together.
This is where Freddy actually has, like, class above everybody else, because he never went into outer space.
Yeah, he might have had more, remarks and one-liners, but dude, you at least got... It made sense when certain things happen because they can get away with it because of the concept. Like, the dream sequences, like, they can get a little goofy and it's more believable than when it's like, something that like that happening in Friday the 13th. Like, it's just like, I don't know. Like he goes in the simulation and the chicks are like, banging in the tent or whatever, and it's
Let's
like
have premarital sex.
yeah, it's like, you want to smoke some pot, and it's like, it's so like cheesy. At least I know that's like a simulation, so it's supposed to be corny. I get it, but it's like, it's just the idea of like, what are we watching here? Like, this doesn't even make any sense. Like, and it looks like it literally looks so bad. Like the sleeping bag on top of the other bag. Like,
Okay, but listen. At the end of the day, Jason X is better than Jason Goes to Hell.
I've never seen Jason Goes to Hell.
That's true. That's true. I'll give it that. Jason Goes to Hell.
Let me tell you something, motherfucker. If you watch Jason Goes to Hell, you ain't never going into that shit at night.
I gotta watch it, but
Okay. All right. We'll save that for August 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th, and whatever the hell we're doing. If I'm still on this planet. Maybe I'll fucking join Shatner and go up into space.
come up on the Enterprise.
You bastard. You kill Freddy. You kill Freddy with your jokes? Here's a joke from The Fresh Prince. Abbo's so ugly, he gives Freddy Krueger nightmares.
That's a good one.
I remember that.
I take Elm Street 5 and 6 over Jason X. Yeah, but I'm saying, as far as Jason Goes to Hell, Jason X is better. Yes, Jason X is better. Yeah, because he's actually Jason in the film.
Look, I think the worst one out of all of them is Halloween Resurrection. I think that is like the
worst.
That is probably the worst. As far as like the bottom,
we watched, right?
Yeah, as far as like the bottom of each like franchise barrel, like that is arguably the worst. It is so bad. It's just so bad. And it's like, it was just supposed to like cash in on the reality show. It's just so bad. And I saw that in a theater,
You owe your dad his money back.
I know. He was probably like, what the fuck?
Jason X is a slasher. Goes to Hell is a possession movie. Yeah.
I don't know.
I kind of don't want to spoil Goes to Hell for Frank, because now he's got to watch it and see how ridiculous it is.
I gotta see it.
By the way, just so you know, Frank, this was the first movie that New Line was given. And Sean Cunningham was like, yeah, we'll let this 15-year-old kid direct the movie.
Oh, no.
What was his name? Adam Marcus?
Adam Marcus, yeah.
And he did the promo. It's for the fans, by the fans. We watched the movie. We're like, what the fuck is this movie?
It's not.
What fan?
They own the rights to Jason, where, Paramount still owned Friday the 13th. So that's why when they put these movies out, they didn't have the title Friday the 13th. It was Jason Goes to Hell, Jason X, So it's almost like how Child's Play is right now. You have Child's Play and you have Chucky. One person could put out Child's Play stuff. Chucky has the TV series. It's just different rights.
So fucking dumb, man.
But Jason sounds like the SpongeBob intro at the beginning of Goes to Hell. Oh yeah, where he's like, okay. So the best part of Jason Goes to Hell is the first 5 minutes, 10 minutes, in my opinion. I think that whole scene is probably the best part about it, and then it goes into uncharted territories for Friday the 13th, where it doesn't even feel like a Friday the 13th movie.
Adam Marcus didn't even know he made Jason talk. He was doing the director's commentary, and at the end, when the cop says something to the girl, he was like, oops. You just hear him go, oops, on the commentary. Yeah, he's like, he goes, crap, we shouldn't have made him talk. I didn't even realize that. And I'm like, you made the fucking movie, asshole.
Again, you'll find out why that's a thing, and
he made him talk by mistake.
You might not even notice it when you see it, because it's not even something that like you might miss it. You might think it's like something else, because it's one of those situations where like, I don't even want to say everything that goes into it. But
he even says on the director's commentary, he's like, oops. He goes, I guess we made him talk.
I think that one and Jason Takes Manhattan are the only two I haven't seen.
Oh, you have to see Takes Manhattan.
I don't know if
The only good thing about Goes to Hell is that the guy from the TV show is in the movie.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say.
He's the
It's
main
very
character
90s.
of the movie.
It's definitely a very 90s feel for the film, which is cool. I think that's what's cool about it. But other than that, it's very, very flawed.
I don't know if I've seen 7. I probably have. I think I've seen all the way up to that,
Okay,
except for...
so we started watching 7 and we never finished it. We literally stopped
Okay.
watching it and we never finished 7
So
because
I gotta watch that 7.
7
and
was
then the
with
other
Tina,
2.
the telekinetic powers, and
He
we
doesn't
never
remember.
finished it.
I remember most of them, and I watched 1 by myself because I remember I didn't watch it with you guys.
Yeah, so I'll be, coming up on the on Friday the 5th.
So listen, Anthony, I saw Army of Darkness, and I didn't realize I was watching the director's cut. The longer version of the film. That shit was boring. I'm sitting there watching this guy ashes by the fire. Then the guys getting the skeleton warriors together, and they're like, yeah. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It just seemed like a long, shitty, boring-ass movie. And then the ending, he wakes up, and it's like Twisted Metal at the end. Everything's destroyed.
He messed something up.
And then Jeff told me that that's the director's cut ending or whatever. So now I gotta rewatch this whole movie again, the regular version.
Right.
I really don't want to do this.
I mean, you can just look up the ending. I mean, it's not,
Yeah, but you see, now I think the movie sucks because I saw the longer version of it, and it's drawn out.
Right.
Whereas I'm sure the theatrical isn't drawn out as much.
I'm pretty sure it's. I mean, I don't think it's that.
I think Frank looked it up. It was like an extra 18 minutes or something.
I'm checking right now.
8 minutes, I think. 81, I think, is the normal run time. 81 minutes is pretty brief.
Hold on.
The Evil Dead show though was perfect.
So
I
the
love that
director's
show.
cut runs at 96 minutes compared to the theatrical 81 minutes. So it's another, what was that, 18 minutes or 15, 16 minutes?
Told you.
Something like that. 15.
Yeah.
Nope, 18. Everybody hates Takes Manhattan, but it's one of my favorites in the series. How the fuck did you
agree.
not realize that? What the fuck?
It's one of my favorite. I've liked it more and more as I've gotten older. Same thing with the first one. Like I've appreciated. Like I still think Betsy Palmer, who played Pamela Voorhees, is probably
Pam Anderson.
but one of the best. Like that is just a great performance. Like she plays a crazy mom. That's
Pamela Anderson's the killer in Friday the 13th.
Them all, Jason. She was like,
Yeah.
He wouldn't have drowned if she was his mom, though.
No. Nope.
That's where the counselor should have said, "No, bitch, where were you when the kid was drowning?" Ah!
The kids were having sex and not paying attention to me. Drowning.
How did she know that, though? Was she watching the kids have sex while the kid was drowning?
No.
How did she know what was going
mostly
on?
Referring to
Pamela
Freddy
Anderson
Jason, where
or
they're like,
Pamela Voorhees.
yeah, I was thinking like, doing like, kind of like movie discussions on that too. Like either like tier list videos for franchises would be a crazy one, right? Like to rank everything because then you'd have to watch them and then like really see where they're at. But
I should make a Friday 13th ranking video one of these. Yeah, you should definitely make one.
do it, man. Yeah, no.
So we can see
for
what's
sure.
up.
I'm also going to be putting out me and Richard did a few months ago, we did a like video store memories video. So I'm going to be putting that out finally. Now that the RE stuff has kind of died down a little bit, I was away and then I had, a bunch of RE4 and RE Village crap coming out. So I had to focus on that, but that is going to be coming out. And I'm going to be coming out with a series doing like, it's called like Syndrome Sundays, where I talk about a Vinegar Syndrome title and I review it. So that's going to be coming out too.
Pamela's worst enemy or child services. I like the extended stuff. The Old windmill scene in Army of Darkness. How about some hot chocolate?
I mean, there's good stuff in there, but I know what you mean, Perry. But I mean,
All right, but as I've never seen the movie before, and I didn't realize that I got that version of it. And we're just sitting there. We're like, dude, good thing we saw the show first, because this makes us not. This would make me not want to watch the TV show.
Show is so good, though.
The show is the best. It's the best. It's the best. And I hope to make a movie based on the show at some point, just to cap that off. I like new Ash. Old Ash, hey, is alright, whatever. That was funny though. The guy's like, I challenge you to a duel. He just shoots the fucking sword in half. That's fucking funny. Cause you just see it off screen. He goes, ah! And I was just like, I died laughing at that part. He goes, you're two things, pal, Jack and shit, and you're not doing none of it.
Yeah.
Listen, all hail Asmart. You got that? That was funny.
Still representing his brand, like, even through all that.
Yeah, man. I'm happy you're enjoying them, though. You know, because they're really good.
Well, we're done with that. We finished Evil Dead, so it's all done. I don't know.
Did you watch 2013, though? You're not done yet.
Why would I want to watch it? It has nothing to do with it.
I mean, it's still part of it. It's still, it not that it has nothing to do with it, but it's still, it's a more like, I don't know. I that's one of those movies where like I didn't like that much when it came out, but like I still think it's pretty decent. Like I'm probably gonna get it on 4K because I don't own it. Actually, that's the one I don't own, and like it's not that bad. Like I think you should check it out. It doesn't have Ash in it, but just.
Well, it has Ash. It just has the female Ash.
It has a female Ash, yeah.
I spliced 3 Evil Deads into one movie for Halloween last year. That's crazy.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it's in the same universe, Richard. I'm pretty sure. It's been a while since I've seen it, and it is in the same. Even though they didn't continue it, it does take place in the same universe. Considering it's very similar. People called it a remake, but it's not. It's not. It's just it was supposed to continue it though. That's
cool
really
idea,
cool.
Abbo.
That is cool.
Abbo
got creative with it. He said, "Fuck you guys, I'm getting creative."
Abbo's going in the Hall of Fame because the world's gotta know he's a fat slob.
Yeah, that's what got canceled. So Richard said they were going to do a sequel to 2013 with both Ash and Mia, and that didn't happen. And that's why you saw Ash at the credit scene, and then you thought, oh shit, that's going to be the next movie. And then that movie got canceled, and then Ash vs. Evil Dead happened. So they just kind of like steered away from it, but it still was intended to be in that universe.
Yeah, when you cut out the recaps, they flow right into one another. Yeah, but isn't
they do.
2 like a remake of 1?
It pretty much is, yeah.
But then they retconned everything from 2 in the show, and then in the 3rd season of the show, they show the 3rd movie, and I'm like, what the fuck? They don't know what they're doing.
Well, Army of Darkness definitely happened. You know what I mean? That's also why in the book you literally see Ash. Remember when Ruby's looking in the book and you just see him like standing at the top? That's all because all the events led is he's in history now. People know who he is because of that. Like, so yeah, the 2013 one kind of took pride in having the gore effects, like practical effects and shit. And it's pretty intense. It's actually more of like a serious Evil Dead. It's not like as slapstick or like quirky, but it has
quirky.
It's a very it's a very I think it's a very good movie. I don't think it's like the best Evil Dead, but you know, I'll probably pick it up because I just want to have it in my collection. I never owned it. I saw it, you know, summer of 2013. It was like August 2013 was when I watched it, and I had fun with it. But when I watched it, I wasn't like, oh, I got to go back and rewatch it. But then I saw it a few years later, and then I actually really enjoyed it. So, yeah, more brutal.
Listen, The Quarry is deal of the day at Best Buy.
No.
$39.99 on Xbox One, $49.99 on Series X, PlayStation 5.
What?
That was fast.
Told you.
Might have to do it.
We got ripped. Nah, just wait a couple more weeks. We got ripped off because we bought it for $49 and we never played it.
Yeah, that's right.
We got scammed.
Yeah, I'll probably just wait.
You know, Ted Raimi created The Quarry. That's his game. He wrote and directed the game. You didn't know that?
No.
Yeah, your guy. Your guy, Anthony, your friend. See?
Hey, friend.
You held his money for him and he was able to make this game.
Yeah.
So he should be giving you a free copy.
Yeah.
He owes it all to you.
If anybody doesn't know, Anthony worked Monster Mania one year and he held Ted Raimi's money for him. He worked his table. And Ted Raimi was like, "Hey man, you're really cool, blah blah blah." And he never talked to him again. He lied.
He said, "You're not gonna make it in the biz ever. Fuck you." And
you said, "What about my friend Jeff?" And he goes, "He leaves the streams. He'll never get in."
I was trying to watch him, but I couldn't. He's like scouting.
This Jeff guy is so fascinating. And he gets Jeff into the biz and not you.
Yes.
the biz.
The biz.
Evil Jeff.
That was like 10 years ago, by the way. Or more.
That'll be 10 years ago in 2 years.
Oh, okay.
That was 2014, I think.
So Anthony was going to meet Rob Zombie. And Jeff actually legitimately asked him to please get him into the biz or some shit. I don't even know.
He's trying to break into the
He
biz.
said, "Yeah, I'm trying to make it in the biz. Can you let him know about me?" Like,
He actually said that to Anthony.
but yeah, make it in the biz.
There's no humor, just brutality. The recap of 2 made people think 2 was a remake because they didn't have the rights to use the footage from 1. Dang, probably going to get that deal. Just know that it runs at 30 FPS on console.
Oh, that's right.
Runs at 60 on PC.
Yeah, forget that.
New Line owns the rights for First Evil Dead. That's why they have the new Evil Dead and the remake is coming.
Oh,
Doesn't
okay.
fucking Amazon owns Army of Darkness now?
I think it's on HBO Max, though. Army of Darkness. I think they
I'm
all
pretty
are.
sure. I'm pretty sure they all are on HBO Max because
Maybe
we
they-
talked
For
about that
now.
the other week. We just
But
said, like,
Amazon
they're
just
on
bought MGM.
Oh,
So
it's gonna.
that's going to go right over to Amazon Prime
Yep. You're
when
probably right.
when that deal expires. Just start handing out the headshots. Well, let's hope this doesn't affect the damn game.
Oh, that's right.
Or else
didn't
we
think
might be in
of that.
another Friday 13th situation.
And the show is on Netflix for some reason too.
Jeff
which is weird.
Zombie. What? The show's on Netflix?
Yeah, Ash vs. Evil Dead's on Netflix.
Yeah, Anthony told us that last week. I don't know. I'm gonna watch this Munsters trailer.
Monster cheese.
Oh, yo. For the first time ever, there's one movie that's both rated R and rated PG.
I don't even know.
There's 2 different cuts of the film.
Oh no.
Shame they never patched Friday 13th on console. They never will.
I know.
They're too busy making Texas Chainsaw.
With the butts.
In terms of gallons, in terms of buckets, fucking Ronnie, you dude.
With Buckshot. Ronnie, you. I wanted to make the Jason and the Freddy like the WWE match. I see a WWE match and I say, Freddy could do that.
Yeah, yeah. I wanted him to overtower Freddy. The hockey mask. I love the hockey mask.
I see all the films. Did you guys ever do virtual cabin puzzles in Friday 13th where you get to see Jason X? No.
No.
I didn't see that. Ronnie, there was never a moment in your film where I laughed and instantly struck with horror.
Yeah, because that's what he was saying. He's like, I want you to, to have the humor, and then immediately come in to hit him with the horror. It's like that's not That's you did the exact opposite. You just. Now I'm not gonna lie. There's parts of Freddy vs. Jason that are pretty cool, no matter what. But there's a lot of problems with it.
Freddy versus Scally. Winner gets arrested.
Scally was winning. Good outsmart.
It's too bad we never got Ernest versus Jason, man. He would have killed Jason by mistake and saved the whole world. You know what I mean, Vern?
That Scared Stupid movie is scary.
I saw that in the theater. That's how fucking old I am.
That's a very scary movie.
Yeah, you woke up in space on a spaceship. When you do them all, and Uber Jason kills you. Really? They added that in the game? When? Why didn't they X enhance that shit? Like, even for the 1X, they didn't even do that.
They should have just made it run at 60.
Freddy vs. Jason was decent, but it was a different Jason, very slow and afraid of water. Well, they tried to make him look like the good guy, that's why. The problem is, Jason's not a good guy. They tried to get you to be sympathetic towards Jason. It's like, the guy has murdered several million people.
Several million. It says his only appearance is in the virtual cabin, killing the player after they solve all the puzzles and get transported to the Grendel. After this, the tarp over his display case in the Jason room is removed. So, there
It was
you
meant
go.
to be a
He's
sneak
in
peek
there.
for the Jason. Alright, so I'll have to stream that at some point. We'll have to look at it. Now that this is my main PC, I don't know how I'm going to stream gameplay. I mean, I could use Shadow Play, but every time I used to use that, I got problems. We'll see how this works. Jason kills like 30 people in that movie alone. He killed the same guy twice in Freddy vs. Jason. That's so lame, dude. He was on fire and the beer from the beer keg extinguished him. I'm like, dude, the beer from the beer keg would have made him even bigger of a ball of fire.
The alcohol would burn up.
Yeah. The whole fucking cornfield would be lit up. Oh, that goalie was pissed about something.
That was so stupid. Fucking the J ripoff.
I don't know. Alright, let's see what else we got here, and then we'll, any other news?
Let me check one more time.
I have no websites on this computer.
I was going to say, you're not going to be able to read the sponsors.
I can look on my phone.
Okay.
That's going to be a pain in the ass because their Patreon app sucks. They need to fix that shit.
Yeah, it really
now.
does.
Like, there's no point of even having it.
Nothing much. Lollipop Chainsaw Remake will not update the story or aesthetics. Okay.
Oh, they canceled the Red Dead stuff. You didn't bring that up.
We talked about that last
didn't
week, I'm
really
pretty sure.
cancel it. They just they said there's no more like content, like major content updates.
Didn't we talk about that last week?
No.
I'm pretty sure we did.
No, they canceled the fucking Red Dead updates. We said last week they were remaking Red Dead 1 and 2.
Right.
I'm pretty sure we didn't say that last week. I'm pretty sure we said that they weren't. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you mean the content for Red Dead Online, right?
No.
Oh.
No, you're talking about the remasters of Red Dead 1.
Yes.
Are no longer
But
happening.
the PlayStation 5 and Series X versions of Red Dead 2, which they were going to rimrod us on again, have been canceled as well.
Oh, right. Yes, we talked about that.
So we'll never get a 60 FPS update. I'm hoping we will, but so far, and you're never going to get Red Dead 1 on PC ever. And they're never going to go back into X Enhancer for fucking 60 FPS. So we're stuck with that shitty game.
I don't think
way that it is.
They're ever going to do it because this week too they announced they're not doing any more like major content stuff. Like that's
Well, Red Dead Online was a bust.
Yeah.
They thought it was going to take off like GTA, and it's like it's two different it's two different audiences. One is for like the Western audience, the Western movie type audience. You know what I mean? With
Yeah.
Wild Wild West, and the other one's an action audience.
Yeah, it's too different.
Jason Kills like that. Oh, I read that. Okay. Any other questions? Let me look up the sponsors here. We'll get the hell out of here.
Checking all the sites just in case. I know something's gonna come out like immediately after. Nope.
Where am I? It doesn't even tell you who your sponsors are. I fucking hate this thing. Okay, I think I got everything here. I want to thank our sponsors here of the Game Complainers podcast on Patreon. Abo, JB Zombie, Captain Catch, and this thing just stopped loading. Hang on. This fucking app blows. It's just like stop loading the damn page. Hockey fan.
Thank you guys.
I want to thank our sponsors of the Game Players podcast on Patreon, Abo, Hockey Fan, JB Zombie, and Captain Catch. Thank you for being sponsors of the Game Players podcast. If I could speak to that, I can't even say the name of the show. I want to thank Trainwreck for being the one and only sponsor of this channel, member of this channel on YouTube. Want to thank Richard all night for the super chats. I want to thank Trainwreck for the super chat. RWK88 for the super chat. Yeah, thank you guys for super chatting. That's not for this show. Hit me up later. Okay, I'll let you know. Once again, I want to thank Dreadpool. Check out his channel. He's going to a con. Oh god, I made fun of it and I forgot what it was now.
Necronomicon.
He's going to MetroCon. I don't even know what that is or where that is, but he's going to MetroCon. So he'll have videos up after that he goes to do all that.
Nice.
You know what that is?
I heard of it before. I don't know what it's like. What the theme is? Oh, it's in Tampa.
I think he said it was cosplay.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
But he'll be there. He'll upload videos. He's making video collages right now of when he was at Orlando Con.
Okay.
Orlando Con.
Oh, it's an anime convention. Okay, that's what I figured.
I don't even know if that was what he was at before. Anyway, he's making collages of all the cons he's going to. Check the channel out. Subscribe. Check out his Teespring. I got a nice backpack and mug and a couple of t-shirts. I still got a show on stream. Check out Anthony's channel. Let's Talk Resident Evil. Check out Anthony's other channel, BigFatCats.com.
Yes.
I'll sub to that.
Fat cat stuff.
Check out Abo's channel. Abo is a big fat slab. Slab?
A slab of meat.
Check out Trainwreck on Twitch. Vengeful Brick over at Twitch. Check out Nick on Twitch. What's his name? Nick Fuzzy Luzzy or something on Twitch?
I think so. Or
Yeah,
is it
just follow Nick on Twitch.
the real Nick Luzzy.
BigFatCats.com.
I'm typing it in as we speak. I'm scared.
Nick's actually in New York right now.
Oh, yeah, he went down the block.
Oh, it's available. So
Don't
if
tell
you-
people that. Now someone's going to buy it and put our faces on it.
No.
Why would they do that when they could actually put cats on there, though?
I don't know. What have we got? Oh, we got Jesus and the guy at Wrestle Talk. Rock Solid Wrestle Talk podcast. Rock Solid Wrestle Talk podcast over at M3 TV on YouTube. Subscribe there for all your wrestling news.
I watched
They just post their stuff.
Their Dynamite video where they went there and they shot all that stuff.
Yeah, we got to go to Dynamite at some point. Hopefully, when all this crap ends,
AEW.
we got to go.
Maybe
maybe next year, if all this crap is 100% clean as a whistle, we'll go.
if it's close, I'm definitely down.
Yes, we're definitely all going to go. We just got to make sure everything's good.
Yeah.
You need a list? Yeah, I do need a list. I'm getting old, and this shit's not sticking in my head anymore. I got too many problems going on right now, everybody, so everything is fucking blurry. Everything's a blur, and I don't know where it's going every day that I wake up. It's like Groundhog Day. I wake up and I do the same shit all day long.
Yeah, the days just blend together.
And then shit goes down when I'm about to eat or go to sleep.
When you're trying to relax.
Yeah, when I'm trying to I don't bother anybody, everyone bothers me. It always happens.
I know that.
So, you got Deal Today. Groundhog Day is a good film. Never saw it. I know about it. That's the fight that Bill Murray and Harold Ramis got in a fist fight over.
Oh yeah, they were pissed.
They didn't talk to each other for like 30 years because of that movie.
Yeah.
Up until his deathbed, Bill Murray went over to go visit Harold Ramis. And they forgave each other, so...
That's crazy.
That is crazy. What's going on with wrestling real quick? I haven't been looking at this stuff all day.
Let me see if anything funny happened.
Ric Flair's last match, he's full of shit.
Yeah, I saw something about Sasha Banks is doing something. Did you see that? She like posted about
It
it.
says she can't wrestle until 2023.
Oh, jeez.
I didn't know Fyter Fest was tonight. I thought that was next week.
Oh,
Whoops! Now I gotta go watch Fyter Fest.
Fritter Fest.
Yeah, the Fritter Fest. That's what I call it, AEW Fritter Fest. Well, I think we're done for tonight. I will see you, Frank, tomorrow for Evil Dead. Anthony, if you want to join tomorrow, you're welcome to come on. We're going to go on around 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, whatever.
Tomorrow's Callie's birthday, but
then you ain't never going to be around.
But I'll definitely try to jump in on it.
Well, happy birthday to your significant other. I was going to say your wife, but you know, not officially yet.
But no, I'll definitely try to jump in on one of the sessions, you know, especially now that it's updated and stuff like that. So I'll try to jump on.
Not a big deal. We'll be playing this for the next few months anyway, so whenever you're available.
Yeah, I've been meaning to play more anyway. You know, I want to get better at it. So, you know.
Well, we'll see all you guys tomorrow. Yep. Maybe I'll stream later tonight. I don't know. It depends on my situation, but I want to thank the chat room once again. Everyone, stay safe. Have fun. Take care. I'm going to catch you guys later.
Bye.
Peace. Bye.
Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
They all left. Screw them. No, I'm kidding. All right, guys. Take care. Stay safe. Catch you later. Peace.